marker too. We are live.
We're live, we're live, we're live. Welcome in, welcome in.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. I see you, Dwayne. I see you, Derek. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to do a giveaway. Let's just do it.
What's up, Dwayne? How are you doing today?
Giveaway for the Titans up.
Little old school, no face camera, 238. It says I'm on that Edge Network, by the way. Of course it does, right?
Of course it does. Oh, you want to move the thing you do?
This?
No, the thing I just put in the display.
Oh.
Move that to the, top left.
Sure, like that.
Hey, doing it? How are you?
Titans in this break. We just hit go. This break is already over halfway filled. Sorry we don't have our face cameras up tonight, but we'll get all that working again tomorrow. Little retro 238 breaks.
OG, right?
Little OG cell phone service.
There we go.
So hope everyone's had a great Sunday.
Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Sam. Hey, Dr. Adam. Hey, Julian.
I'm so happy that this says it's on the Edge Network. what a week.
What a week is right.
What's up, Jet? Yeah, Jet, we've had some, we're having some outages of internet here. So we have, we're just connected to the old school Edge Network. Kidding. And we're doing our live from there.
I know, Donnie.
I know, Donnie. It says E, but Donnie, I do have 4 bars. It's funny because your phone isn't. That's so funny.
That's interesting.
They probably booted me off because I'm using so much bandwidth.
Welcome in. We are giving away the Titans in the next break. Clayton, grab the Bears. Thank you.
Here, I'll let you mark these off. Appreciate any likes and stuff as we get going. You can keep it for a minute. I just have to, yeah.
I know, doing it.
I know.
Face circle.
I have to do. I don't like that angle of that face circle. What's up, Gil? How are you doing tonight?
Hello.
Again. I know. Our face cameras are. We'll be back. Should be back on tomorrow night with face cameras.
Sergeant Carter and Paulie, I got you for your teams. Packers and Ravens off the board. We're over half full. This break has how many autos?
A lot. 16, I think.
16.
Yeah, Gil, we're having some internet outages in our area. They said it'll be fixed by tomorrow evening. So we're just running off the old phone, the old school way, hit go. Computer's not working, but we are still here. Can I say hey? We are still here. I can't really turn.
Hi, I'm here.
It's connected to the power right now, but we're still here.
And Hot Shots. If you believe it, well, you know, because I'm having trouble uploading that from last night.
It's still going,
it's
though.
Still going.
We're having internet issues in our area, not just us. So it's still going. This is 2021 all over again, Gil.
2021. Okay, more teams off the board. We're less than 9. We're less than 10 teams in this. We will run this back if your team is gone.
Donnie, that's awesome.
John got the Broncos. Good luck.
Good luck, John.
Nick, Bengals.
They had a whole wall of vintage packs for sale. Donnie, did you open any vintage packs?
Jazz got you for the Raiders.
What's up, Jazz? Again, sorry our face cams aren't on tonight, but we'll be back tomorrow night. USMC says technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Please stand by. Jags are off the board for CK. North Packers got the Cardinals.
Let's go, John.
6 teams left.
What's that mean? I don't know what that means.
Todd grabbed the Lions.
This is a lot easier to block people.
Yeah. Looks like we have 5 or 6 teams left.
Okay, Hamlin. It's one thing to be down on our Lions. It's another thing to want someone to get hurt again. Come on, Hamlin.
Panthers off the board.
I know, Gil. It doesn't feel right to us either. Gil, I'm actually not wearing a hat today. I don't know if I've ever done a live stream without a hat on. Who am I marking off?
Panthers.
All right.
Final 5.
But we'll get through it, and we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, face cams are up with our internet outages. So we're just streaming from the old cell phone tonight. No, Gil, I still have my normal clothes on, Gil.
Steelers and Colts.
That just wouldn't be right, Gil. There's still other people here.
Seahawks.
No, Hamlin, I got good vibes for that, Hamlin. I think he's going to break the sack record.
Seahawks,
yes. Gil. That'll bring him in.
And we're giving away the Titans in the next break. We will run this back.
Dr. Adam, the question of the day is, what is the most favorite historical monument you've ever visited? Could be anywhere or national monument. Could be anywhere in the world too.
Yes. Oh, Saints are gone. I forgot to mark them off earlier. So the last 2 teams.
The Titans are gone, you said?
No.
That's the free team.
Titans are the free team, yes.
So it's just Dolphins, Jets?
Yeah, Dolphins, Jets.
The Barry statue. Let's go, Jazz. The fist in Detroit is awesome, Rob. I was actually thinking, like, for us in the United States, I loved going up the elevator in the arch.
Yes.
That was a little freaky and a lot of fun.
Hello, Ship.
I agree, Jake.
Timothy, yes, that's a good one.
Yes, Timothy, that's very, yes, I've been there. It's very good. The Vatican.
Oh, nice, Nick.
We haven't really been to many outside of our country.
Right.
Yet. But we're going to. Someday.
2 teams left.
No, deep fried. There were people inside the arch during the tornado, or they just had cameras up there. That's crazy. Wow, the Opera House in Sydney. That would be awesome, too. Final 2 teams. I'm getting posted notes handed to me left and right. What is this? Oh, it's because our overlay's not up. I got it. Executive Life Cowboy Stadium. Rocking back and forth and people swaying. That's crazy.
Gosh, that's wild.
The St. Louis Arch. Hamlin, Greenfield Village.
I love myself some Greenfield Village.
No, Bill. They got a strongly worded email. They actually called us today, and they promised it would be fixed by tomorrow night. So internet will be back tomorrow night. We'll be back to face cameras. I doubt it'll be laggy, but it might seem a little bit different since we're not on Wi-Fi at all. So we're just reliant on AT&T's great 4-bar network I'm getting right now.
Okay, we're full.
All right, so last 2 teams are gone. So this is break 1297. If you are new to us, we will upload this replay tomorrow or later tonight. And we're gonna rerun this break. All cards, everything gets sent. Even the base cards I might skip over, and everything gets sent out tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Monday. Everything from tonight goes out tomorrow. So good luck in the break, and I'm excited to open some Resurgence Delight tonight. I feel like it's our best chance to hit some Brady autographs.
And I will put this break up again.
Okay, give everyone a second. Again, this is break 1297. Replays are always available. Good luck. Do you want to take down the little pin thing while I'm breaking? Is that okay? Or do you want me to take it down? The billboard, I mean.
Well, I have that we're breaking 1297.
Okay.
I can take away the giveaway.
If it's in the way, let me know. If it's in the way, y'all let me know. The shipping department's closed today, guys. We're not getting out. Donnie, we're driving it to your house today. It might be in the way. There, that's better. Thank you. All right, here we go. Good luck, all. We strip all cards again. These boxes have been great because you get an autograph in every one. All right, we have an acetate on the Peyton Manning with a Johnny Wilson, numbered to 150 for the Eagles on their first auto. We have Kalen King and McKinley Jackson on the base.
Yes, Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie. What's up, Don? What's up, Coy? Yeah, Coy, we're having some internet issues in our area. It's not just us. They say they're fixing it tomorrow. So, yeah, this is just old school. Old school. All right, we have Trey Benson to 100 with a Cole Bishop to 25 on that orange auto for the Bills. Bradshaw and Bub. Feels weird. I know a lot of people don't use face cams, and that doesn't matter. That's great. We're just so used to having them. It feels weird on our end.
Weird, yeah.
What's up, Karen? All right, we have Bernie Kosar, Jim Kelly. We have the Brock Bowers on the after image with a Trey Benson autograph for the Cardinals. Isaiah Davis and Patrick Paul.
It's nostalgic, Ship said.
Ship, I should be playing all 80s music only. The question of the day should be, what is your favorite 80s TV show? But not everyone was alive back then.
That's true.
It's our throwback. Thumbs. All right, Will, Bo Jackson, Keon Coleman to 250. Wow, Marvin Harrison Jr. on-card auto for the Cardinals. Nice, he does sign in this. We're starting to hit his cards. That Byron Murphy's numbered and Tavondre Sweat. Who had the Cardinals in this? Dukes of Hazzards. I like the answer, though. Cards are eating in this for sure.
North Packers.
North Packers, nice. Marvin Harrison. Yes. All right, we have Randy Moss, Aaron Donald, the Blake Corum with a Kamani Vidal for the Chargers, Terry and Arnold, and Malik Washington. All right, I love the 5 autographs in these. That's great. Let's get into Phoenix Hobby. I love that we have a mixture here of Panini product with Topps product. So we're going to see a lot of autos and some stuff.
And the giveaway is AS123. You have the Titans in the break. He is currently ripping.
What's up, Michael? And John H. A. Was it John H? You should see what Marvin's autograph looked like a year ago. It actually didn't look half bad. All right, here we go. We have Saquon, Aaron Jones, Audric Estime to 99 on the RPA. I'll do a recap at the end there, James. Did you have the Seahawks? We have Audric Estime, James Cook to 399, and a Jalen Wright on the base. And again, we ship out all cards, even the base cards. All right, Audric on the RPA. Nate, 100%. Old Man Ripper, what's going on? Gino, Gary Clark. We're talking old school. We just don't want to do the old school 2021 prices, though.
Right.
All right, we have Travis, Max Crosby, Jordan Addison with Xavier McKinney to 99 and a Chris Jenkins. How's the Old Man Ripper doing?
Hey, Heather.
All right, Rasul, Tua, Matthew Stafford. We have a Jacob Cowing on the wave with a Javon Bullard, also for the Packers, numbered to 50 on that one. They are nice, North Packers. He definitely is not happy about signing. What's up, Bethany? Family ties. Sit, boo-boo, sit.
Huh.
All right, we have a Marvin Harrison Jr. to 25 on that little dual 2-color patch. With that Charvarius Ward, that one's numbered to 299 for the Niners, and Edwards. Silver Spoon's one of the greatest theme songs, right?
Yes.
One of the greatest theme songs. And who doesn't want a train going through your living room?
Yes.
Yeah, another Cardinal. Isn't that crazy? All right, Kyle Hamilton, Malik Neighbors, Roma Dunze on the rookie wave. Heather, you take the good, you take the bad.
I put up another giveaway. This one will be for the Seahawks in the next break.
All right, Zach Moss, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Jaquan Jackson. Different Strokes has got a good theme song, too.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got in this topic, but I'm loving it. All right, Bradley Chubb, Filler, JJ on the contours, not numbered, with an Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. I love these contours. Take them all day long. And we're going to run this break a few times tonight. Again, if you're new to us or not new, we usually have face cameras up and a little bit better of everything, but we are experiencing some internet outages in our area that'll be fixed tomorrow night. All right, Micah Jamar Chase with Alex Highsmith, the 49 autograph for the Steelers. Derrick Henry for the Ravens. This one is numbered to 299, and a Braylon Allen. We are tonight, Ship. It was weird on our end, too.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Cotter. Welcome back. It is weird on our end, too, for sure. All right, we have a rookie wave, Braylon Allen for the Jets with a J.C. Latham.
USMC, that also was a great theme song.
A train with card holders would be sick. Yeah, for like silver spoons. Like Karen, that one was so good. They played it on the radio all the time. All right, we have Josh Allen with a numbered Amari Cooper for the Bills to 125, 71 on the print, and a Theo Johnson. What's up, Fathead? All right, we have Jonathan Brooks and Lad McConkey numbered to 399. We're gonna hit. We still haven't hit a color blast or anything out of this case. Gonna hit one tonight. All right, we still have 3 boxes to go, so let's go. Let's go clearly while we're at it. At DIPA, they say tomorrow it'll be fixed. They called us and said they apologize, and they will have it hopefully tomorrow night or tomorrow morning, afternoon. So if it is fixed, you'll see us tomorrow night. You'll literally see our faces.
Literally.
Right now, we're just running off the old AT&T network. All right, we have. That's why it might be a little bit weird once in a while. All right, Travis Kelce, DeAndre Swift, Terry and Arnold. Ooh. Yo, we have something here.
Nice.
And it might not just be an Uptown, y'all. This might be a 1-of-1 Uptown. All right, we have Terry and Arnold. Bo Nix, 1-of-1 Uptown. Is it John who got the Broncos?
John got the Broncos.
John, the cute and sparkly 1-of-1 Bo Nix Uptown.
That's amazing.
It was John MC, right?
Yes.
John MC, I'm so happy it was you. John MC.
John.
That's a PC card for you.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, when it's cute and sparkly like that, it's a 1-of-1. Let's go. What a way to start the night. For John.
Nice.
Congrats, John. Nice Terry and Arnold, too, for the Lions.
Thank you, Shep.
All right, here we go. We have CJ, Trevor Lawrence. Wow, 2 autos in this? Hold up. Since when was Ed McCaffrey ever on the Niners? I don't remember that. And I'm old. Ed McCaffrey to 150 for the Niners. With Brock Bowers and Marshawn Lloyd. That's 2 autos in that box.
Wow.
I do not remember him being on the Niners. You don't remember that either, Gil, and you're older than me. So you can't see my face right now. Ed, that's right. Donnie, stop it. All right, we have Brian Burns, Christian McCaffrey, Roman Wilson, numbered to 10. Donnie is a buyer. Wide receiver number 1 for the Steelers. All right, Malachi Corley and Brendan Rice. Nice.
Said 1994.
He played there in 94. That's crazy. I don't remember that. All right. We weren't even married yet, Mrs. That was a long time ago. All right, Roman Wilson, gold to 10. John, that's a 1-of-1 Uptown, John. Congrats. All right, Cortland, Will Levis. It's been a really good box. Jaheim Bell, numbered to 199 for the Patriots with a Drake May. And a Malik Neighbors.
Eric, all we have right now is some blasters. We don't have any other personals right now.
Yeah, not too many personals tonight.
Eddie, hopefully tomorrow.
That is a 1-of-1 Bo Nix Uptown. Hit in the first break of the night. Let's go. Yeah, TikTokery, some years clearly has graded perfect, and other years it has not. It's been more of a surface issue than like corners. The corners are always good. All right, we have Chris Carter, Marshall Falk with the after image of Blake Corum to 100, and a Jalen McMillan autograph for the Buccaneers. James Harrison and Rook.
Okay.
Yes, Easton. We'll keep doing breaks tonight.
In AS, yes. You are on this one from the giveaway, I believe.
We've only been live. I don't even know how long we've been live for. 20 minutes? Less than 20 minutes. So, yeah, we'll do more breaks. All right, Bernie Kosar. We have the Monarchs of the game, Brett Favre. With a Terry and Arnold, another for the Lions out of 225. With Sweat and a Jalen Polk.
Yes, AS. This had 5 boxes in it, so you're still in this one.
Gil, I mean, I've heard some people say that, Gil. I don't know that I've felt that.
How you doing, Nick?
There's only 6 per case, so we go through cases so fast, it's hard to tell. All right, Jermaine Burton numbered with a Ricky Williams to 50 for the Dolphins. Nice auto there.
Nice.
All right, Thurman Thomas numbered to 250 and a Jalen Harrell. Yeah, they are 1 per case, Jeremy. There's only 6 in a case, so it's hard to call that a case hit, but I guess it is. I feel like they just are. We're getting them all the time. So they're a little short printed. We'll call it.
Yes.
We'll call it slim short printed instead of that's kind of SSP.
Right.
All right, Dan Fouts with a Bucky Irving to 50 Buccaneers. Nice. You've had 2 autos with Brandon Fisk, and there's a Caleb Williams base. Who had the Buccaneers in this?
The Buccaneers.
Yes.
This.
Ship. It's game 7.
777 James.
Nice.
No, Thomas.
What's up?
James had the Seahawks.
What's up? What's up, Only Dans? All right, Aaron Donald, John Elway. We have the Witten and Novacek with a Chris Long autograph for the Rams. And then we have Jerry Rice and Tyler Guyton. Wow. We still have a Breakers or the Delight box. I don't know if are they still called Breakers Delight or just Delights?
Well, they're delights.
They're Delights. They're a Delight. We still have a Delight with 3 guaranteed autos and an RPA in here. Good luck.
Chip, that's amazing.
I love this break.
And we're running this back. There's only 10 teams left.
All right, here we go. It is redemption, y'all. All right, we have Isaac Bruce, Joe Montana, and that one's numbered to 199. Michael Pratt is numbered to 99. Michael Hall for the Browns with a gold autograph of Andre Reed to 50 for the Bills. That's nice. With another Marvin Harrison Jr.
Wow.
I'm going to swap this out here. Another Marvin Harrison Jr. This one's RPA to 99. And then we have redemption after this, Ray Davis. It is Resurgence rookie signature silver static parallel of Quinyon Mitchell for the Eagles.
You're welcome, Frank.
I figured with that Marvin Harrison, they're not going to give us a crazy one. All right, Quinyon Mitchell. Congrats, Bills, on this Andre Reed to 50. And then on this Marvin Harrison Jr. RPA. Congrats on that as well.
Yes.
Yes, John. John, I'll get that up close to you at the end here. All right, I'm going to do a recap of this. Again, we'll upload our replays to YouTube. If you're new to us, we normally are live with like 4 different cameras, including face cameras, and replays are usually instantly available, but we had some internet outages in our area that are getting fixed for tomorrow, so we couldn't do it that way. We're going old school here for us. But here's a recap of this break. We had Ray Davis, Caleb Williams, Thurman Thomas, Blake was the 100, Drake, Bell, Cooper, Isaac, Derrick Henry, Ward, McKinney, James Cook, Keon Coleman, J.J. McCarthy Contour, Johnny Wilson, Bucky Irving to 50. Then the Roman Wilson was gold to 10. Roma Dunze with the Javon, Brock Bowers, Braylon Allen, Vidal on the auto, Chris Long, McMillan auto, Lad McConkey, Alex Highsmith, Trey Benson, Mitchell for the Eagles, Andre Reed, Audric Estime, Ed McCaffrey on the Niners. That one, I didn't know he was ever on the Niners. All right, Terry and Arnold. We have a Cole Bishop to 25. Marvin Harrison to 25 on the patch. Ricky Williams auto. There's a lot of autos in this break. There were 17 in this break.
Wow.
Ricky Williams to 50. Terry and Arnold again. The Marvin Harrison and Marvin Harrison, the dual. One patch, one auto. His autographs are kind of similar there. He's being consistent there. And then John MC is a diehard Broncos fan. He bought the Broncos. And we hit the 1-of-1 Uptown Bo Nix.
John, congratulations.
They did ship? Huh. Let's go, TikTokery. James, there were a couple Seahawks in there too. Just nothing that made the stands.
Yeah, there's more unloaded over here.
That is a crazy card. John, I'm so happy. You get the Broncos a lot in breaks, and we hit you what we would call a monster card for you, and that's a collection. It is a big, big card. I have a feeling John's going to keep this as a PC, though.
Yeah, he did say PC. Kevin.
This is not one that he's going to flip at all. So that's awesome. All right. Next break, let me get the boxes for.
Yep, and we're almost full on the next one. We will run it back if your team is gone. It looks like there's only less than 5 teams left.
Yeah, we'll probably get Seahawks in this one, James. If you ever need to watch replays, we will be uploading those replays fairly soon. Up to YouTube. We're just, again, we're not at full capacity tonight due to some internet outages. So we are streaming from the phone, not the computer tonight. All right, so just a couple teams left. First break is done, Zachy. Zachy, stay safe. I see weather's in your area tonight.
It did, Zach.
It did, Zach. We
He
hit.
had the Commanders and
There was no
team.
Jaden in that, Zach. Kevin, it is old school. It is. Here, Mrs. can say hey.
Hey, Kevin.
It is old school.
I watched Kevin's live today. He was walking around Harvard again.
He was?
Yes.
Nice. Let's go, Kevin.
Hey, Dab, how are you?
We should be back to normal tomorrow. That's what they tell us.
Yes, hopefully tomorrow.
So
So 3 teams left.
So is it Raiders, Jets, and Chargers?
Yep.
So obviously looking for Brock Bowers, the Jets rookies, and Lad McConkey. Brock Bowers does sign in tops. Lad signs and everything. And the Jets show up everywhere.
What's the matter, Ship? Foxtrot, grab the Jets.
We need to post a picture for that on Insta for John in that card.
No. Oh,
Okay.
here's that emoji for happy tears.
Wow. Okay, Dippa, I just saw what you said, Dippa. Sorry, I went up. Dippa, congratulations. That's a big hit.
Dippa.
Congratulations. What's up, Basson?
Hey, Basson.
Thank you again for all the likes and stuff. Again, we are normally live with our face cameras and other cameras and overlays. It's just some internet outages, so we're not using a computer at all. We're just streaming from the phone and not even Wi-Fi. As a matter of fact, we usually have like that 5G service. Right now it says the Edge network. So I don't know if it is outages from that too.
Right.
But it's working.
And Tara, you won the giveaway
Let's
for
go,
the
Only
Seahawks.
Dan's. Only Dan's. I really, really like those boxes. Thumbs, I may or may not be for the first time ever not wearing a hat on stream. Yes.
Executive Life Guide, the Raiders.
Dippa, I imagine that would Dippa, but that's one of those cards you could hold on to too if you wanted.
One team.
Yes, one team left. It is the Chargers?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hand that to you. Yeah, we'll do another giveaway and the break coming up. What break number is this? Because you still have now breaking the other one.
This is
Now doing it, we have a house and building full here doing it. I can't do that, but I can go with no hat. XHY, it's called the Topps Signature Series. They just came out on Friday. It's a brand new football product from Topps, just released on Friday. Chargers last team. Adam, yes. I'm double the price for you. $12.98, thank you. This one will be $12.98. You're welcome. You're welcome. It has the signature class football cards from Topps. Every box has 5 autos in there. So yeah, if you know, been around the hobby a while, kind of like a Panini Contenders, just probably better overall autographs than that. Some are paper, some are chrome, and a lot of them are on card, not stickers. So thank you doing it.
David, yes. Okay, we are sold out.
Oh, Adam. All right. Again, good luck, everyone. If you're in this break, we'll upload this. We always have replays available instantly. We're just not tonight, but they will be available. We'll upload them to YouTube. All cards do ship, even the base cards I might skip past of veterans, and everything will go out tomorrow.
And I'll list this break again.
This is break 1298. I'm gonna move this up and out of the way a little bit up here. Wow, that's fun to do. You can just move it around.
Just move it around.
All right, this is break 1298.
We are running it back. I just am going to load it right now.
All right, yeah, yep. Yeah, we just got on. We've only been on for 28 minutes. So, good break here. Lots of autos.
Next break is up.
And does Skull Crusher have the Lions? Okay, Skull Crusher, let's get you a Barry auto. All right, we have Aaron Donald, John Elway, Calvin Hill. We have Roman Wilson, the 150 for the Steelers, with a J.C. Latham and Terrion Arnold. Mrs. can answer that in a minute about who, if you have the Lions. I'm sure you do, if you thought you got it. All right, Michael Vick, John Riggins. We have the total touchdowns of Lenny Moore for the Colts, with a Latu behind it for the Colts. That is on card, with Jared Wiley and Troy. And thank you for the follows as well, too.
Actually, Skull.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it down there.
yeah. All right, here we go. We have Revis, Dan Marino, AR. What's this? It says Terrion Arnold autograph on the acetate card. So the clear cards on that Terrion. That's kind of sick. That one's on card too. JPJ and Adonai Mitchell. And JD coming. All right, Anthony, Brett Favre. We have numbered to 5 on that Keith Rudolph Jr. I don't know much about Keith Rudolph Jr., but that is numbered to 5 Bears. With a Ray Davis numbered to 100 for the Bills. Owen, T.O. and a Slovis. All right, take your shoot. Or what did we fast about, Manuel? About filling? All right, here we go. All right, we have Jim McMahon, Drew Brees. We have a Bo Nix. That's sick. And look at this. Numbered to 10, Bryce Young. 7 out of 10 for the Panthers. There's a Jaden Daniels on the chrome base, too. Wow. Panthers, that's a sick hit. B-Ren, what's going on?
B-Ren.
She can check for you, B-Ren. What's going on, B-Ren?
Let me look.
That's in the next one.
Yeah.
All right. All right, nice Bo Nix there. Sorry if the signal's a little wonky from time to time. We are not on Wi-Fi tonight. There's an outage in our area, and it'll be fixed by tomorrow. What's up, Baseball Shane? How much are Brady autos going for? Jeez, just depends. Depends which auto. Anywhere from probably 2,000 to 100,000 million. I don't know. Somewhere around there. All right, Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving, RPA for the Buccaneers. Let's go Buccaneers.
Yes.
With a Kirk Cousins gold for the Falcons. That one is number 6 out of 10. Sorry, 6 out of 10 and Anthony.
And yes, Bren, you have the Broncos. And the
Would you
next one.
jealous? What did you have? All right. You had the Bears last break. There wasn't any Caleb autos or anything. Nothing crazy, Caleb. There might have been in the Dunes, eh? All right, Roman Wilson, Steelers to 99, and Isaac. I know normally you can watch replays instantly. We're not on we don't have Wi-Fi right now, so we're gonna upload those tonight or tomorrow morning. Oh, you have them this break. Oh, nothing crazy. There's a Keith Randolph numbered to 5. Whoever Keith Randolph is. All right, we have Justin Simmons with a Joey Bosa for the Chargers to 249 and a Newton. Clayton, what's going on? A lot of Buckies. You get a Bucky every break. All right, Raheem. We have Ben Sennett on the wave with a Cooper DeJean. Nice Cooper. If you're in the path of any storms tonight, stay safe. I see there's some crazy. I know there's been crazy weather across the middle of the country, and there's more tonight. So.
Edward, I have not checked the next break yet. I'll let you know in a minute.
All right, we have numbered to 49, Josh Allen on the patch. Nice little 2-color patch of Josh Allen. With a Bijan Robinson numbered to 299 and a Keon Coleman. Not the one you wanted on that. I know. Lots of boxes to go, including some good chances in that Topps product. Put Josh Allen up top here, though.
I know, Bluegrass.
Over the Storms. Yes, Kentucky got hit hard for sure. More coming in a couple days, too. Micah Parsons on the contours, not numbered for the Cowboys with the Cooper.
Yes, BD. How'd it go, Baseball Shane?
Nice, Baseball Shane. And you got, Clayton. It was crazy. And I think Kansas and some parts of the middle of the country are getting hit hard later tonight, too. All right, Evan Ingram and Marshawn Lloyd. You know what, Eddie, if he does, it would probably be more like Flawless or something. He's not signing recently in any like mid-tier product or anything. All right, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Keelan Robinson. Flawless has not come out yet for 2024, so whenever it comes out, hopefully he does. Oh, Trent, that's awful. So sorry. All right, we have redemption here. Good luck. All right, Alex Singleton, Rakestraw. Is this a Michael Penix? Let's see. Rookies, autographs, red. It is Michael Penix on the autograph. Who had the Falcons?
Bill.
Let's go, Bill.
Nice, Bill.
Penix autograph. That's on that. I love the red variation of that. That's actually sick. Maybe a nice little color match too.
Yeah, Baseball Shane.
All right, we have Laporta, Debo, Caleb Williams on the wave. There you go, Bears, and a Spencer Rattler.
Trent, your family's house in Kentucky
Yeah.
is gone. I'm so sorry. I just saw that.
And who had the Panthers? That Bryce Young.
David.
Okay, that Bryce Young's numbered to 10. All right, we have Will, Najee, Kirk Cousins, Michael Pittman Jr. to 399, and a Jordan. All right, congrats again on that, David. 7 out of 10 on the print, too. All right. We have a filler with a Troy Franklin and a Marvin Harrison Jr. on that red to 99. So that Michael Penix will look like this, but autographed, which is sick. Nice Marvin Harrison Jr. for the cards. All right, let's get into Clearly now. Bassin, we did it last night. And then Bassin, but we can't do that platform with no internet. Because they do not let me stream from a mobile device over there. You have to be on your computer, so. But we did try last night, and it was really laggy because the internet's still out. But yeah, we would be there if they would if the internet was working. All right, Tyreek, Justin Jefferson, Drew Bledsoe on that throwback, Xavier Worthy, and a Roman Wilson.
Manuel, a couple more boxes.
We still got this. We got this. All right, Jair, Joe Burrow, Dallas Turner autograph Vikings. There's a Jaden Daniels on the base and a Spencer Rattler.
I'm glad to hear that, Trent.
Yeah, I saw a lot of. I saw a video of one family who they were all in their home, and the home got picked up, and it wasn't the mobile home or anything, but the home got picked up and was dropped across the street with them in it.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
And they were all fine too, but obviously they lost everything. Michael Wilson, Jamar Chase, Jermaine Burton to 49 for the Bengals. We have Jonathan Brooks and a J.J. McCarthy. Yeah, that the 7 1-on-1s in the case of Clearly were first off the line, Clearly. And those 1-on-1s, that was really sick, but those 1-on-1s were first off the line exclusives. So that was expected. It happened last year. People just didn't post about it as much last year.
Yeah, BD.
Or people forgot.
That's pretty much what happens.
All right, we have Baker, Kirk Cousins with a Dante Culpepper to 99 on that throwback. Keon and Leah. Still real sick, but you can tell the difference between FOTL 101s and regular. You can tell the difference. All right. All right, let's get back into it. Still got 2 more hobby boxes to go. 5 autos in here. Different color variation, and then on the first off the line 101s, you can look them up. There's a little design on the black border that is only in that product. All right, here we go. We have Barry Sanders, Ricky Williams. We have Spencer Rattler, followed by a Spencer Rattler autograph. That one's numbered to 150 with Isaiah Davis and an Enos Rakestraw. One
And there's
of,
less than 10 teams left in the next break.
I'll let you load that, Spencer, for me. All right. All right, here we go. We have T.O., Doug Williams. This worthy acetate is the 175 with a Bo Nix autograph.
Wow.
On card Bo Nix.
Hot shot.
Let's go. T.J. Tampa and an Isaiah Davis. Let's go. We're going to get more, too. That's why we mix products. I don't like doing case breaks or half case breaks. I like mixing it up so every team has a chance in every box.
Nice hot shots.
Congrats on that. That one is the Chrome on card. And then this worthy is numbered to 175 for the Chiefs. Yeah, when I saw Spencer Rattler, there's no way we're getting a QB, and we still did. All right, we have the Favre and Jordan Love with Marshawn Lloyd to 100. Lad McConkey. All right, Packers with an auto. I'm digging these signature series with the 5 autos, Mrs. Yeah. We might have to get some more. All right, so we have Troy, LT, Javon Bullard numbered with a Latu numbered to 100. I think that's the best I've seen his autograph. With Randy Moss and the Darius Robinson. Appreciate the follows.
Yeah, we're giving away a team in the next break.
If you're new to us, we've been on TikTok over 4 years, going on 5 now. So we are here more than we're not, right?
That's right.
Malachi Corley autograph with a Fashanu and Cole. We should be live again tomorrow night. If you see our account live and it's not us, it's our son Noah and his friend Kobe, who also stream. And that's that. All right. Who won the giveaway? Did you? Nicole won it? Who won the giveaway? Nicole, let's go.
Nicole.
All right. These are the Resurgence Delight. I absolutely love these. You get 3 autos, so good luck. We have Steve Largent, Fashanu to 225, Jonathan Brooks to 99. We have a Cole Bishop and a Will Levis autograph. It's a QB, Mrs.
This QB, Gregory.
Was that the free team?
Okay.
Will Levis to 99 with a Jalen Wright. Nasty patches, though. That's out of 75 on the purple. And that is player worn. And a JPJ. And a Jared Wiley. They gave us Will Levis as the hit quarterback in that box.
Okay, Coke Lanes. I'll check it, and we'll take care of that tomorrow.
I miss what Cole Klein said. Do I need to
He just
refresh?
responded to my email.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. What's up, Cole Kleins?
6 teams left.
All right. Let me do a recap of that break. And again, replays will be up. Check again later tonight or tomorrow. Typically, our replays are up instantly. We're just, if you're just hopping in, we're just without internet service in our area till tomorrow. So we are old school for us. Usually we have face cameras up, have everything like that going. Just tonight we don't. All right, let me do a recap. We had the Marvin Harrison, numbered to 99. The Caleb Williams, Jonathan Fashanu, TJ Tampa, Bullard. These are all the number cards and hits. Spencer Rattler, Worthy, Alex Singleton, Michael Pittman, Micah Parsons, Bijan numbered, Joey Bosa, Jaden Daniels. That Jalen Wright is player worn memorabilia. Nice patches there. JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, Cooper DeJean numbered, Bo Nix with Roman Wilson to 150 auto, Terry and Arnold autograph, Culpepper numbered. This was out of 5 on this Keith Randolph, numbered to 5. Kirk Cousins to 10 on the gold. Malachi Corley, Josh Allen patch, Ray Davis autograph with the Latu auto. Xavier Worthy to 175. Jermaine Burton, Dallas Turner, Roman Wilson, Latu again, Marshawn Lloyd, Bucky Irving RPA, Spencer Rattler auto. We had the Michael Penix Jr. I forgot about that already. Yes. Autograph. Congrats, Falcons. JPJ, Will Levis, Bryce Young numbered to 10, and a Bo Nix on-card auto as well, too. Wow, Penix and Nix in that one. That's great. It is executive. Yeah, KMF, we've only been live for 40 minutes, so we'll do quite a few breaks tonight. Let me go grab... Those are the 3 teams.
The circles are the 3 teams left.
Are those circles or squares?
They're squares.
You want to change the break number?
I took it off for a second.
Okay. All right. Let's go, Nicole.
Nice, Nicole.
Yes, good luck in the next one. I'm just going to put this up here. I'm sure we'll get to it pretty quick here. Yeah, I like this break a lot. It has 16 autographs in it, and sometimes clearly it gives us 2 autos, so you could hit 17 autos in this, but we get 16 autos guaranteed at least on average, right? Our quote unquote on average.
Jets are the last team.
Bluegrass, we had one of those cases. We had 66 autos in one of our cases of Optic Hobby. But Optic Hobby is not my favorite product. I think it's too tough. Yeah, it is pretty wild. Yeah, it was on release week when we hit that. I haven't done any more Optic Hobby since. I think they're too expensive. I'd rather get in the blaster case breaks or megas or something. But
Says
yeah,
we're sold out. We will list this again if you want your teams gone.
again, good luck if you're new to us. Everything from tonight will get shipped out tomorrow.
Thank you, Shar.
So again, we do ship out everything from the weekend on Monday, and everything will for sure go out tomorrow.
And the next break is up and pinned.
What's up, Cody? Cody, the Reds are a little bit more expensive, but Cody, we're direct with Topps. We're breakers on Fanatics too. Mrs. and I, we're just little family breakers here.
Kate Flick, I'm exporting the
Mrs.,
orders.
you're over here. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi. I'm checking orders.
So yeah, we do get we do like both of them. We like both of them. We've actually probably hit better in the blue, but the red, I like the Delight too. But I like them both for different reasons. A little bit different design. Heck, we've had good luck in the Resurgence Megas too. We've done a couple of case breaks of those. Those are nice. All right, Dan Marino, AR. We have Marshawn Lloyd numbered. Look what's behind it. Jaden Daniels autograph.
Nice.
Who has the Commanders this break?
I'm looking.
That is on card with Troy and Brevin. Let's go. And then Mrs. will check all those orders. All right, here we go. Congrats on the Jaden Daniels, whoever has them. All right, we have Jim McMahon, Adrian Peterson, Braylon Trice for the Falcons, autograph, Byron Murphy and Kamani Vidal. Zachy?
Yep.
Zachy. What's up, Godspeed? How are you doing? Good afternoon or early evening, depending on where you're at, or late evening.
That's right. Okay, Bucks. Yes, Kyle, I have you for the Bucks.
All right, we have a Drake May. Oh, we got a case hit here, y'all. It is a Barry Sanders. Oh, wow. Who has the Lions?
Oh, Lions.
That is a nasty case hit card.
Galvin,
I'm a buyer. All right, Aeneas Smith on the autograph for the Eagles with John Reese Plumlee and Chris Braswell.
Nick, sorry.
I don't know what the pack odds are on this or how rare it is, but I have not seen one of these come out of a case yet. I don't even know what it's called. That's a sick Barry Sanders. Congrats.
Jonathan, the next break is up and pinned.
We do fly through breaks pretty quick because we are pretty fair and low priced on most products. We try to be. Aeneas Smith, 2 people. Aeneas Smith and Devin Leary are becoming my 2 favorites because of how wonderful their autographs look.
Yes.
Leviathan is 1 in 5 cases. Wow, that's the first one I've seen. All right, Emmitt Smith, Jordan Love with a Steve Young on the draft class number to 225. Tyler Nubin on the autograph for the Giants, Worthy and Jared Wiley. All right, this Steve Young is numbered to 225. He was the first overall pick for the Niners.
Thomas, I haven't looked at 12 or 1300 yet. I'll look in a second.
Chacho. All right, we have Mean Joe Green, Kurt Warner. Look at Jerry Rice, total touchdowns, with a Jalen Harrell autograph, Ray Lewis, and Jalen Simpson. I figured we hit someone we might not know when you hit a Jaden Daniels autograph. He was still the number 1 pick, though, wasn't he? Chacho? Or is this card wrong? Draft pick one round or draft pick one round one. Is that card wrong? That's right. He was drafted on it by a different team.
Godspeed, having internet issues, so he has to stream through the phone.
Yeah, Godspeed. No face cameras today. We don't have we have an internet outage in our area, or it's barely working, and they worked on it yesterday, and they said it will for sure be up and running tomorrow, so we'll be back to normal. We're just doing a little old school 238 here tonight. All right, Matthew Stafford, Jordan Travis, and Edwards. We love having face cameras up, so. He was in the USFL, so I wonder why the card says that, Taz. All right, Raheem with a Bryce Young and a Carson Steele.
It goes to whoever's on the card, K-Flick.
Circa 2021. It is Packer Backer. This is our normal camera angle. We just usually have face cameras up top. That's all. That's the only difference.
Executive. That's funny.
That's right. The internet, quote unquote. All right, Caleb Williams on the contours and a Will Shipley for the Eagles on the numbered. Sam, how are you doing tonight?
How you doing, Sam?
All right. What do we have here? We have a Jatavian Sanders RPA for the Panthers. Keenan Allen, what a pitcher. I haven't seen that pitcher. Isn't it a different variation sometimes? That's out of 199 and a Jaden Hicks.
Hockey, yes, big hockey.
Let's go, Sam. Game 7s are the best. Nothing like a Game 7. I think hockey Game 7s are the most intense. They're all intense, but there's something about hockey.
Yes.
All right, Patrick Queen, Jermaine Burton, and Troy Franklin.
And I just put up a giveaway for the Seahawks in the next break.
Which Sanders North Packers? All right, so we have Trevor Lawrence, Trey Tucker, and a Newton.
They're 2024, Merrick.
Yep, this is all like the Jaden Daniels draft class. This whole break is. All right, Bryce Young with a Braylon Allen rookie wave and an Xavier Worthy, that is rookie number to 399 for the Chiefs.
This is Phoenix Hobby he's opening right now.
Yeah, Phoenix Hobby, been out for like a month now maybe. Phoenix Hobby has a auto and an RPA typically, but we're looking for case hits like Color Blast and the Phoenicians and the Crown. All right, this is patch of Jermaine Burton, gold to 10. Little two-color Bengals patch. Bobby for the Giants to 249 and a Marvin Harrison Jr. All right, Bengals, you got an out of 10.
Nick.
On the Jermaine Burton, gold. Josh G, not tonight. I almost made him a moderator today, but something told me.
Something
All right,
told you.
Brian Thomas Jr. and an Eric All. I almost went in and made him a moderator.
Primo, did you see the berry?
Primo, that's a case hit out of Primo. This came out of the Signature Series, Tidal Wave or something like that. And that's sick. Well, we love you, Josh G.
Yay, Josh.
I just like saying that.
I know.
I say that sometimes when he's not even here.
Yes.
All right, Zay Flowers on the wave and a Terrian Arnold.
Oh, yes, Eddie Fair.
All right, we have Mark Andrews with a Devin Leary and a Nate Wiggins, numbered to 199.
Josh has been here a long
They're called
time.
Leviathans. Thank you. I'm going to need to be reminded that a couple times. Primo, they're called Leviathans. All right, Jermaine Burton on the RPA Bengals. Well, Bengals box here. Trey McBride's a beast out of 125 and a Jaden Daniels on the base. Nice Jermaine Burton, too.
We're giving away the Seahawks in the next break, and there's less than 10 teams. We're running this back.
Yep. All right, let's get into Clearly.
Popcorn.
I do. I smell that. My goodness. How dare they?
How dare they?
How dare they? All right, let's go. Good luck, everyone.
Hey, J. Ray.
What's up, bad moderator?
Sam, we can only do that when we stream through the phone. It is nice.
Yeah. All right, Brock Purdy, Bijan. We have a Tua on the bomb squad. Is that one not numbered? That one looks like it should be numbered. All right, Jalen Wright and Terrian Arnold. Can we not do that stream from the computer at all?
No.
Really?
We'd have to do it a different way.
Can we request it? Let's request it.
No, we'd have to like do it through OBS,
right.
like we do the overlay.
Kyle, Bryson. No, but I bet you they can make that adjustment. Jatavian Sanders. You don't believe they will? I'm going to ask them tomorrow. All right. Adonai Mitchell and Trey Benson. She says, You know when they say,
Sam knows.
There's no way. All right. Jatavian Sanders auto. That's right, Godspeed. I got this. All right, Kyler Murray. Joe Milton, numbered to 75 on the purple. With a Blake Corum and a Tyler Nubin. You did, Mr. Hard. Mr. Hard, I just recently, we hit you a Sky Moore 1 of 1 game used pair of socks.
J Ray, have a good night. Thanks for hopping in.
All right. Good night, J Ray. All right, Chris Olave, Justin Herbert. Roman Wilson to 199 with a Jordan Travis and a Jalen Polk.
Josh, was that to me or to him?
That was basically Josh saying that's what you were saying to me. Mr. Hart.
Hey, JG.
I hope you're doing well. Again, sorry our normal setup's not going. Usually we have face cameras and a little bit better signal. We're just not on Wi-Fi. Some outages in this little area here, and they'll be back tomorrow. All right, Troy, Lawrence Taylor. We have, out of 225, Troy Polamalu and James Harrison. With a Steve Largent autograph for the Seahawks. T.O. and a Marshawn Lloyd. Who had the Seahawks in this one?
Nick.
Josh P. clearly has been fantastic. We actually hit a 101 Bo Nix tonight. We hit the Uptown 101 Bo Nix for a Broncos collector, John MC. He is collecting that card. He won't sell that card. All right, Monarchs of the Game AR with a Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers, Mikey and Audric Estime. Godspeed. These. I like that there's 5 autographs in these. 2 things I love about these. There's 5 autos, and like that Jaden Daniels is on card, so not everyone is a sticker. And that Barry Sanders case is sick. All right, Thurman Thomas, J.J. Watt. Lassiter numbered to 125 with a Jonathan Brooks to 150 and a out of 10 gold Makai Wingo for the Lions. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a Makai Wingo card before. He was actually pretty good for us. He was one of the people who stayed healthy for most of the season.
Yes, balls deep.
Chef Salty, yes.
You get all the cards for the team you pick. Yes.
J Jeep, I have National Treasures NASCAR in stock. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. We have Anthony Richardson. We'll do something kind of break with it. We have Mitchell to 225 for the Eagles. Marvin Harrison and Grayson.
I tell you, Panthers are a cheat code in
most break. Well, when you have this many autographs in the break, we have 16 in this.
Yeah,
I feel like
Panthers
there's
has a lot.
always going to be a Panthers auto. Brand new J Jeep, the National Treasures NASCAR that just came out a couple weeks ago. All right, we have a Brett Favre on the first our star cast, and a Johnny Wilson, Eagles, with a Doug Williams and an Eric All.
We did, Mr. Hard.
We did out of clearly, Mr. Hard, for tonight in the first break for John MC. John's been around forever in the hobby and diehard Broncos fan. He's so happy.
There we are, John's there.
Bradshaw, our we have internet outages in our area, so we're streaming old school tonight with the old cell phone service. And so we'll be back with face cameras tomorrow night. All right, good luck. Last box, 3 autos coming in, RPA. We have Frank Gore. Peyton Manning is to 225. Marvin Harrison, this one is numbered to 10.
Wow.
First on print out of 10 circuit breaker. With a JPJ for the Raiders, numbered to 10 as well, too. With a Justin Tuck for the Giants gold autograph. Keon Coleman on the RPA for the Bills. What kind of box is this? And a Tim Brown Raiders. This one's the 15. With a Jordan Morgan in the back. Those were some low numbers there. So that Tim Brown was numbered to 15 for the Raiders. That's sick.
Jeff.
Jeff, that's funny.
Bradshaw, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, that Justin Tuck is sick. That one is the gold. And then we had 2 numbered to 10 cards in that box, too. Can you load that one for me?
Yeah.
The JPJ. And this Marvin Harrison Circuit Breakers is first on print out of 10. All right, I'm going to do a recap. We'll upload replays to YouTube tomorrow or tonight, depending on when the internet's working again. Whenever the wonderful internet provider decides to actually fix it.
And there's 5 teams left. And the giveaway winner is Kaufman.
Nice, Kaufman.
4K.
All right, here we go. Mike, I know his face mask has in that is one of my favorite. I love that they used that picture. All right, Jermaine Burton to 10. JPJ for the Raiders was to 10. Peyton Manning. We had the Steelers to 225. Jaden Daniels, Trey McBride, Nate Wiggins, Zay Flowers, Bobby, Trey Tucker, Will Shipley, Keenan Allen, Marvin Harrison, first on print out of 10 for the Cardinals. Jatavian Sanders, auto. Joe Milton on the purple. Tua on the bomb squad. We have Xavier Worthy numbered. Caleb Williams. We have Braylon Trice, auto. This Mekhi Wingo, Lions, is a gold to 10. Then we have Aeneas Smith, auto. Roman Wilson, Steve Young. We have Jalen Harrell, autograph. We have Johnny Wilson, Steve Largent for the Seahawks, Braylon Allen, Bryce Young, Drake May. With the Justin Tuck, yeah, that's the face mask he wore for a lot of seasons. Justin Tuck autograph, the Keon Coleman RPA, Quinyon Mitchell, Jermaine Burton RPA. This Barry Sanders is one of the case hits out of the signature class cards. That's a sick Barry Sanders. All right, and then we have BTJ, Jatavian Sanders, Tim Brown to 15, Jonathan Brooks to 150. Congrats, Panthers. You had 4 autographs on that. Jatavian Sanders, Newbin, and then Zach E. Congrats, Jaden Daniels on-card autograph.
Nice.
Gage, it stands for Rookie Patch Auto.
3 teams left.
Let me go grab the boxes for that next break.
And the giveaway winner was C. Kaufman.
Where's C. Kaufman at? You're welcome, Gage. No dumb questions here. Always ask. We will answer to the best of our ability. Or someone in here will. There's a lot of good people in here, huh? Hanging. Why does that one feel heavier than normal?
There we go.
Congrats, C. Kaufman.
Mainstream. Okay, so 3 teams left.
Who are the 3 teams?
Jags, Rams, Chargers.
All right. Jags, Rams, Chargers. So we have Brian Thomas Jr., Ladd, and Blake Corum, plus others. Those are the last 3 teams. And is the break number changed, or you're just going to put it back up after?
Up there now.
So 1,300 is this break.
Yes. If your team is gone, we will run it back again.
72 autos and 1 case of Clearly. Do you think they messed up, or do you think they do it on purpose? Nick. Let's go, Nick. How are you doing tonight? Okay, Eddie says if we pull him a Downtown Neighbors, he will rename his son 238 cards. Eddie, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Eddie, don't make me go put an optic blaster box in this break.
Okay, Jags and Rams are gone, so we're down to Jags and Rams. So we're down to the Chargers.
Ski Fishing, as soon as this one gets filled, she'll list the next one. It just takes a second. The Extreme, yeah. They definitely have changed their ways, haven't they? The stuff in Clearly, first off the line, was expected because they made 100 cases and 142 101, so that was expected. But the autographs is kind of crazy. We have the Chargers. We've seen quite a few Clearly boxes with 2 autos per box, even though it says 1 on the front. So hopefully somewhere along the line there's not a case with 0 autos. That would be awful. Eddie, we will make a whole video with the PowerPoints and everything for your wife. We got this, Eddie. All right. If you're in this break, this is break number 1,300. Good luck. We will, everything from this does get shipped out tomorrow. We will upload replays to YouTube tomorrow as well, too. What's up?
And 13.
I know, Mrs. Zebra. We have internet outages here. We've had it since it got worse and worse.
Yeah.
So they called us today and told us we will have it fixed tomorrow. So we'll be back to normal tomorrow. All right, good luck, everyone. Sorry it's a little different than normal. Was it the first off the line when you're talking about sports card? All right, we have Joe Green, Kurt Warner. We have the J.J. Watt with Cole Bishop is numbered to 225. We have Malik Neighbors and Chop.
No, sports cards talking about the optic case.
The Optic
Yeah,
one.
Optic hobby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the price of Optic Hobby this year. I don't think it's worth it. Look at last year's Optic Hobby.
You're welcome, Sharp.
It dropped in half.
You're welcome.
All right. We have Troy Polamalu to 225. Ooh. Wow. That is a Gilbert Brown. I love these Supreme Signers cards. I think they're sick. They're very retro looking. Gilbert Brown was a big man. All right. Rich Gannon and Fuaga. Congrats on that. Who had the Packers?
Packers in this one was Matt.
Shar. You're welcome, Shar.
And Thomas Hagar, you asked if you had the Buccaneers, yes.
All right. Joe Montana. We have Jerome Bettis with Fuaga on the autograph. Roman Wilson and TJ Tampa. Brandon, you need card stand. Actually, Brandon, we will have card stands available.
We will, super soon.
We just got an order in for them, so we can make them available, and we'll send some out here and there into orders as well too for free. All right, Tim, Gronk. We have Troy. How about a Malik Neighbors autograph? Can we at least get a middle name? Can we at least get the middle name of 238? All right, we have Fashanu and a James Williams.
That's funny.
Eddie, like the middle name 238 sounds really good to me right now. All right. Congrats, Eddie. We're going to try to get you the downtown, too. All right. Eric Dickerson, Troy Aikman with Darius Robinson for the Cardinals with Nate Wiggins and Dwayne. All right, missus. I'm actually, these boxes, I like the case hits. I like the 5 autos. I know they just came out Friday, but we need to make sure we always have these. These are nice. Nice to get 5 autos in a box that doesn't cost $1,000.
Correct.
So,
Okay, Eddie.
Eddie, I'll take nicknames, Eddie, or also jersey numbers in the future. Or if you want us to sponsor your Little League team, we'll do that too. We have Travon Walker. Wouldn't be the first one, right?
That's true.
Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey on the wave, and the Devontae Walker to $3.99. That's right, Brandon. He did have that burger named after him. I forgot about that. All right, we have a Tua on the patch for the Dolphins. Drake London to $3.99 and a Ben Sinnott. We usually do giveaways leading up to next break, so Mrs. will put one up eventually.
I'm going up in a second. I just need a second.
All right, Darius, Gibbs, Laporta. There's an A.D. Mitchell. And Eric all on the way for the Bengals. Appreciate the hang and follows if you're new to us.
Yes.
All right, Will Levis, DeAndre Swift on the wave, and Michael Hall Jr. My question is, in fantasy football, when is a safe time to draft Christian McCaffrey? When are we drafting McCaffrey this year? Or are we drafting him? We have Latu and a Jonah Ellis for the Broncos at 99.
He was my first pick last year. I'm sure lots of
Yeah, Coy, we'll do a bunch of breaks tonight. We just got going. We've been on about an hour exactly. Nice. We love card collections. All right, Malachi Corley, RPA to 99. With the Gibbs. Gibbs is numbered to 99, 10 on the print, and the Chris Jenkins. Question of the night was, what was your favorite historic or national monument you've ever visited? It was a very lame question, but I liked it.
Yes. It's a good question.
Different question. I know we ask a lot of the same. You think he still goes round one?
Yeah, everyone is saying round
I for me personally, I'm gonna wait. If he's there in round 2, I snag him. Take that chance. All right, Tajay Spears, Jaquan. I've been I think I drafted him round 1 when he got hurt the other, was it a few years ago, and that just killed me, so it's hard for me to go back at that. All right, Christian Watson to 249. I think the worst pick in the fantasy draft is the first pick. He's off your board completely. Grand Canyon's a great answer. All right, we have Doug Williams, Gary Clark, and Roman Wilson, Steelers to 299. I think he's there. For me, it'd have to be end of round 2. Then I think about, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to stay away this year. The Rocky statue counts. 100%.
Sure. Ooh.
We have a Cade Stover to 299 RPA for the Texans. With a Jordan Love. That Jordan Love is numbered. And J.C. Latham.
Niagara Falls, Pearl Harbor.
I didn't think about Niagara Falls. That was pretty sweet.
Yes.
I actually enjoyed going around Philly and the Liberty Bell and all that too. I like the Arch in St. Louis, but you got to go up that elevator if you're not afraid of heights.
The Plymouth Rock.
The Plymouth Rock was a little underwhelming for me.
Yes. There.
I had all of DC for sure. A lot of good monuments there. All right, Malik Neighbors and Theo. Like historical one. I would love to visit the pyramid someday in Egypt, but we have Justin Simmons and Jalen Wright.
Nick, that would be cool as well.
All right, still 3 hobby boxes to go. Good luck.
The cheer sign. I've seen the cheer sign.
Gettysburg, yes. Mike, if you like
Eiffel Tower.
Taz, if you like Civil War stuff, man, come to Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stuff here in Nashville and Franklin and Murfreesboro. All right, we have Jair Alexander, Joe Burrow with a CJ Stroud on the bomb squad, Jaden Daniels on the base, and the Spencer Rattler.
Mr. Hard, D-Fry was just in here telling us about that.
Yeah, I've been up in that a lot, Mr. Hard, and I can't imagine being up there when it's shaking and windy like that. That's crazy. Brian, we've hit a case hit Barry Sanders a couple breaks ago, and then we also hit some Terry and Arnold autos. All right, we had two Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints on the autograph with, there it is, A.D. Mitchell and a Michael Penix. We'll get that Penix loaded as well. No Lions, no crazy Lions. There's a Gibbs up on the stand, actually. There's a Gibbs numbered to 99 up there.
Ooh, Adam. That's crazy.
All right, Baker, Kirk Cousins, Caleb Williams, red to 99. See, that's sick. He doesn't sign, but that's a nice hit. With Keon Coleman and Xavier Legette. Nice. Bez. Slab these up if they look good. Usually the edges and stuff are pretty good. It's usually sometimes the surface on clearly. G-Man, yeah, I'll show the Gibbs. It was a Gibbs. All right, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and we have a Malik Neighbors downtown. No, we don't. Sean Alexander to 99, Xavier Worthy, and Roman Wilson.
You scared him a second.
I scared him a second. It was a binding contract, too. All right. Here's the Gibbs that you had asked about, G-Man. On the Phoenix, number to 99. All right, we still got 2 hobby boxes left. Yeah, usually Ravens, there's quite a few autos, too. Let's get a QB. Good chance out of these next 2 boxes to get 1 or 2 on the autos. All right, Michael Vick. We have a Terrell Davis on the acetate. Aeneas Smith to 225 with a Brady and Brendan Rice. Let's get a Brady auto in this.
Yes.
How about that? It's all the same. I'm going to let you load that. No Cowboys yet. Try. Got a lot of cards in this break, but it's hard for some teams sometimes. We have a Trey Benson numbered to 150 on that acetate with a Troy Franklin for the Broncos, Fashanu, and Mason Smith. I like when these are numbered. This is the green variation of that Trey Benson. All right, here we go. We have Dan Marino, AR. There's a Jaden Daniels on the after image. Those are kind of cool. All right, out of 225, Jalen Wright, auto for the Dolphins with the Troy Franklin numbered and a Newton. Ricky, way more than we're even charging, Ricky. I think I see him online for over like 450, 470. To me, there should be like about $375 a box. That's what we charge.
USMC, we were talking about that today.
Gil, I was thinking about when contenders come out, they have like some box battles. All right, we have a Gerard Jordan to 225. Xavier Worthy auto to 100. It is on card, and he used the whole space.
Nice.
Gil, you should make a video about that. I saw your video, Gil. Xavier Worthy used the whole space on that one.
Nice. Okay, Dabman said he saw these for $5.50.
$5.50, Dabman? Oh, gosh, just come here. We're not charging anywhere near that.
That's crazy.
These are Topps product, Adam. These are Topps. But we have Topps and Panini in this break. All right, Drew Brees, Emmitt Smith, Edgar and James with Brandon Dorless numbered to 150 with C.J. Stroud and Terry Arnold.
Ship said do a commander signature but not box battle AFC NFC.
That's a good idea. Ship, you're going to have to remind me. I'm going to forget. When Contenders comes out.
Yours was out.
Your LCS was at 450, Mike? My goodness. Y'all don't even want to know. All right, here we go. They would be split well. You're right. All right, let's get it. This is the last box, but it's a delight. All right, Joe Thomas, Junior Colson to 175 for the Chargers. Burton to 149. We have LT and the Lawrence Taylor. Who's this? We have a Chris Johnson, a little CJ2K for the Titans, gold radial marks auto. Who had the Titans?
Mitchell.
Nice, Mitchell. With a Will Shipley to 72, because he couldn't sign all 75 stickers. So it's the 72 on that 4-color player worn patch. And a Lawrence Taylor autograph for the G-Men, too. Nice. Lawrence Taylor auto is sick.
Nice.
That might be worth also a middle name.
Yes. Eddie, you know what? You got some explaining to do.
That is a sick. And this is a sick hit for the Titans. CJ2K was incredible. All right. And purple with the purple ink as well, too, here for the Will Shipley.
And we're giving away the Browns in the next break. It'll just be just about a minute left.
All right. Let me do a recap of that. We do send out everything tomorrow. We do send out something to everyone. So if you miss, you will get something. We know breaks can be tough from time to time. I always say, take a break from breaks.
That's right.
All right, here we go. We have Junior Colson to 175, Troy Franklin, Ray Davis, Michael Penix, Christian Watson. This is the recap here. We have Spears, Eric All, A.D. Mitchell, Drake London, Devontae Walker, McCaffrey. That Troy was numbered. Both those Troys were numbered for the Steelers. We have C.J. Stroud, Roman Wilson, Darius Robinson, auto, Brandon Dorless for out of 150, Kate Stover, RPA, Ellis, Jaden Daniels, Aeneas for the Eagles, Sean Alexander was numbered, Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, Fuaga, Gibbs for the Lions. We had Jalen Wright autograph for the Dolphins with a Cole Bishop, Tua, the Will Shipley RPA is player worn, says it right over there, with a Troy Franklin, Trey Benson to 150, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Malachi Corley. Nice hit on this Caleb Williams red out of the Clearly. With the Gilbert Brown Packers, CJ2K gold for the Titans, Lawrence Taylor for the Giants, Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, and Malik Neighbors auto as well too. Need to change the breaking number. It's at 1,300. All right. Let me grab the boxes for the next break. Are you good, missus?
Yep.
Okay.
And the giveaway winner is Donovan.
Nice, Donovan.
Donovan, you won the Browns in the next break.
And again, if you're new to us, we typically say hey to Mrs. here. We typically have our face cameras on.
Hey.
But we're in a internet kind of outage in our area until Monday night, so we'll get our whole system up and running again on Monday. And yeah, that's all I know.
And there's 7 teams left in the next break.
What's up, Turbo Wheezy? How are we doing?
Turbo Easy.
He said, "Everyone quiet. His show is on." All right, Turbo Wheezy. We'll be quiet for you. We'll be quiet for you, Turbo Wheezy.
Okay. Chip, I got you. Thank you.
What's up, Zach? How you doing this evening?
So it looks like we have the Colts. Rams. Dolphins.
She didn't have a clean headband. She does not have.
Giants.
She does not have a headband on
Jets.
today. That's true.
5 teams left. Those are the
Yes.
Squares are the last 5.
Turbo Wheezy, my goodness, when it was both of them were 9 under and Rom made that comeback and Scotty was struggling, I thought it was over. Then he within like 2 holes fixed his shot and then just obviously ended up blowing it away. Thank you, Unseen. Again, a lot of times we are you'll see most of the time you'll see our faces and we have a better setup here and everything. It's just we can't today.
The Jets are gone.
We are Detroit sports fans and originally from Michigan, but we're not in Michigan anymore. Who's gone?
Jets.
The Jets. Is this the fancy eraser?
Yes.
Nice, Unseen. Welcome in.
Rams are gone.
Yeah, we're both originally from Michigan. Our kids were born up there, but we live in Tennessee now, Nashville now.
Thank you, Unseen. Yeah.
Nice. North of Grand Rapids. So like is that like how far north? Like Traverse City's north of Grand Rapids.
Right.
Or are you in like Holland by the sand dunes? Or Michigan Adventure? Is Michigan Adventure still a thing?
I think it is.
Nice. All right, user, good luck. Usually Jets get some pretty good autographs. Oh my goodness, the Irish Hills. I used to go to the Irish Hills area as a kid. They had like an old western town there.
Yes.
And then, of
Colts.
course, that's where NASCAR, the Michigan 400 or Michigan Speedway is. Is that 2 teams you said?
Yeah.
Ann Arbor, Silver Seeker. I grew up only about 15 minutes from Ann Arbor. Michigan Adventure still around. We used to take our kids there.
Yeah.
Stanwood area. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been in Tennessee for about almost exactly 14 years. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Haunted house.
Donovan, that's awesome.
In Zealand, yeah. Downriver
I know
area.
Warren.
Oh, who's from Warren?
Donovan has family in Warren. And he's in Cookville.
I like Zach said he's only been to the Detroit airport a couple times. Zach, it's a good Delta terminal.
It is a good
Delta has a good terminal there, and there's a couple good places. Grew up in Wyoming. Yep, I know where that's at. Yep, and downriver, been there, obviously, all that stuff. Yeah, Mrs. grew up in Macomb County. I grew up in Brighton. But we've
Dolphins.
lived there forever and ever.
Giants are the last team.
Giants are the last team.
Oh, I think we may be full.
All right. We will rerun this too. Again, usually you would see our faces and
Maybe not.
our replays would be up instantly. I'm still going to get ready.
We have 1 team left.
Giants.
Giants.
Okay. Giants are still there. Packer game at the Packers Lions at Ford Field. Yeah, that's so the Giants are still left, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I love games at Ford Field. I miss going to Detroit sports games. And, of course, right now, most of our teams are really good. Pistons had an amazing year. Tigers, like, best record in baseball. Lions are good. It's a weird time to be a Detroit sports fan. We're not used to this. Nice. All right, let's get it, Rick.
Okay, it says we're full.
Cowboys fan. Very nice. I think Cowboys are up and coming again. We'll see what happens with Dak if they decide to go with Joe Milton ever.
Thank you, Arbond. I will put this break up again.
All right, if you're new to us, everything gets sent out tomorrow. On a normal night, we would have our replays available instantly, but again, we're not using our normal system due to some internet outages in the area. So we are going old school here for us. Usually you have our faces up and all that, but tonight it didn't work out, so good luck. Yeah, we need to get the Red Wings back to those. Oh, man, I went to mini parades for them. All right, John Elway, Michael Vick, Bo Nix on the Gridiron Ambassadors with a Rodney Hampton autograph for the Giants. Randy Moss and Dallas Turner. Last team gets the first autograph.
Okay, Ryan, you had the Broncos in the last break, 1,300. I didn't see you. The other comments I didn't see you the other time. I'm sorry about that. But you had the Broncos in the last break.
And we will upload our breaks for replay
Yeah.
later. Sorry they're not available right away like normal. All right, Edgar and James to 225. And we have Darren Woodson out of 50 on that Supreme Signers for the Cowboys. Malachi Corley and Braylon Trice.
Zach,
Zach.
that's amazing.
That's a great... I love that, Zach. I'm a Lions fan, but I would love someday to go to Lambeau Field. All right, we have Dan Marino, AR, Emmett Smith on the acetate card with Jets with a Malachi Corley autograph with Sam Hartman and Tyrese Knight. Jets with an auto. Arbon, again, we'll upload that. Sometimes hard to see the chat. All right, Brett Favre, Jim McMahon. We have Javon Solomon, numbered to 225. Adrian Peterson to 10. All right, Vikings. Michael Pratt and Randolph Jr. All right, Adrian Peterson, 2 out of 10. We still got Peterson collectors out there. There you go, Vikings. I'm gonna put him up top. He's always had a very consistent autograph too. All right, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the after image with a Frank Gore Jr. for the Bills, Aaron Donald and a Marvin Harrison on the base. Again, this was just box number 1, so we got I think 16 total autographs in this break, plus all the other hits we hit. So let's keep it rolling. Yeah, they are. That was definitely a little bit of running backs. Favorite hit of the night was the Barry Sanders for me.
Right?
Actually, no. The Bo Nix 101.
Next 101.
I'm so happy John hit that. That's crazy, you know? Empty box. Good luck here. That was close. Couple Marvs in there. All right, we have Hufunga, Audric Estime, and Marshawn Lloyd. Let's hit a color blast now. Nice, Brennan. All right, we have Najee Harris and Rakestraw. Tonight, on our first break, we hit the Bo Nix Uptown 101 out of Clearly. What a crazy, cool card.
1,000%, Nick.
And the fact that it went to someone who's not worried about ever selling it, Nick.
Yeah.
You were right. All right, we have Troy Franklin and a Jordan Jefferson, numbered to 125.
And I just put a giveaway up for the Titans in the next break.
All right, James Zach Moss. Jacob Cowing is the RPA there. Jesse Bates and Spencer. All right, we did start a new show finally. We listened to everyone and we started Reacher. We've never seen an episode of Reacher. We watched a couple episodes last night, so
Yeah.
I feel like we've watched every show in existence but Reacher.
Yes. We started it.
All right, DeAndre, Josh Downs, Nico. There's a Micah Parsons contour. Nice. Jaden Daniels on the wave. I like these waves.
Okay.
Such a good show.
It's fantastic.
I mean, we're only a couple episodes in, and it is a very Turbo Easy. I think you would like it.
Oh, I think Turbo Easy would like it.
All right, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Trevon Walker, Nick Bosa, and Jefferson.
Yeah. I like shows like that. I mean, I like shows and movies like that.
Yeah, it was good. We pretty much have watched everything else, so.
Pretty much.
All right, Gino, Bryce, Micah Parsons. We have a Keon Coleman on the Contours wave and a Joe Alt for the Chargers. That one is numbered to 50 on the Joe Alt. Mobland, I have not seen yet. I actually love the mob stuff. I don't know if you do, but you did like Peaky
I
Blinders.
loved Peaky Blinders.
A little different kind of a mob, but... All right, we have a Caleb Williams patch for the Bears with a Stiggs and a Jordan.
Interesting, North.
Yeah. Peaky definitely, they're coming out with a movie. I would think it's an all-timer now, too. I mean, you said it's one of your favorite all-time.
I really, really liked it.
All right, Ramondre, Isaac, and Gold.
Yeah,
So
for
did you?
sure.
So this is a tough question for you. Peaky Blinders or Game of Thrones? All right, because you love Peaky Blinders, but I know you like Game of Thrones too. All right, Derrick Henry and Keon Coleman.
I felt Game of Thrones was one of the most well-written shows until the end.
Well, don't give away any
I know.
endings. Hulk Hogan shows up. All right, we have a Latu and a Darius Robinson red.
If I had to pick GOT. I know, Brennan, it's over. Yellowstone's over.
I need executive. I do want to watch Mobland too. All right,
No, Kevin.
Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders on the RPA, with a Danico Autry for the Texans and Cooper DeJean.
Kevin loved when Hulk Hogan showed up in GOT.
Kevin, I couldn't think of anyone else off the top of my head real quick. Kevin,
Oh, Mike, you just started Yellowstone? Yeah.
Yellowstone's good. I really liked it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Now there is a show that is the all-time great show that I've watched more than once. Mrs. has never watched, and we need to do it. But it's lost seasons, and that is Breaking Bad.
I know it's supposed to be the best show, best Netflix show ever.
Well, Better Call Saul is so good too. All right, here we go. We have a Kyle Hamilton, Bryce Young. Wow, clearly has best tutties, Mrs.
Wow.
Your favorite,
My
Ray
favorite.
Davis and a BTJ. That is
Kevin.
the Eagles' best tutties with Devontae and Jalen Hurts.
Nicole. Kevin, that was the best one.
Mr. Robot was actually very underrated.
Okay, Mr. Robot,
It started strong.
it started strong. We didn't finish it, but
Maybe we need to go back and finish it. Michael Wilson, Jamar Chase, Jonathan Brooks autograph for the Panthers with a JB Normal and a JJ McCarthy on the Clearly will get loaded.
yes, we watched Landman.
Kevin, we don't really have a question. We just start talking about shows now. We
Yes.
started a new show. We started Reacher. We'd never watched it before. And now we're just talking about shows. Peaky Blinders was so good.
Yes.
Eddie.
I really liked it. You have to use subtitles because it's, you know, it takes
Until
place.
you get used to them. All right, Brock Bowers to 199 on the orange. Regular Brock and the Marshawn Lloyd. First Brock Bowers sighting tonight.
Ted Lasso was good. It's a different kind of good than Peaky.
Yeah, Coach Tommy, I loved it. All right, we have Keon Coleman numbered to 199 on the orange. There's a Bo Nix and a Lad McConkey. We'll get that Bo Nix loaded right away too. There you go, Mrs.
The first season of Reacher was better than the second. How many seasons are there?
I think there's three.
Three?
I think I saw 3 seasons. It wasn't too overwhelming.
Yeah. I can't do a 10-season show.
There's so many shows like that we haven't seen yet.
Can't commit.
All right. We don't even know what we're doing tomorrow yet.
I know.
Can't plan that far in advance.
1 and 3 are also awesome. Okay.
All right, Thurman, JJ. We have Brett Favre, Jordan Love with, ooh, look at this dual autograph. Panthers. That's cool. Leggett and Jonathan Brooks on the dual.
Here you
Numbered
go, Taz.
12 out of 25. That's a sick card. Did Taz have them?
Yes.
Nice. Nice dually there.
Panthers, I tell you.
With Dylan Lobby on the numbered card.
Okay, I've heard of you. I've heard of Tracker. There's just so many shows.
All right, Edgar and Eli. Keon Coleman. Look at that. Drake May behind it. It's Keon Coleman's at 225. Drake May on the Chrome on card with Chris Jenkins and Michael Hall. Man, if you ever send these Chrome ones to get graded, make sure you use a good old microfiber to it. I don't know if that's I think that needs to be wiped off. All right. Nice Drake May autograph. And that's
Nice.
for who had them.
G-Man.
I do like the clear cards in these a lot. And this one's numbered for Keon Coleman, too. Chad, the good news is cards are still comping well. And they have different autographs than Panini for the most part. So Panini already floods the market. All right, Will Shipley. We have Sean Alexander and Spawn. I like it. Give us more. More people in the hobby than ever. I know, Mikey. We'll be back to face cameras tomorrow. Just some internet issues here. All right, Bo Jackson with a Malik Washington. Permanent ink with Michael Wiley and Vidal. Chef, you know the basketball was a move, right? So I can't even imagine the Totally Certified will be pretty good too. Yeah, the Panini, they do have 36 different sets. Isn't that crazy? All right, that's not a Brock Bowers autograph, but that tricks us, right? Brock Bowers with a Jalen Wright to 100, with Mikey Sanderstill numbered to 250, and a Michael Wiley on the base.
Danica, how are you?
What's up, Danica? Select will be great. Select is great every year. We'll have XRCs for the next draft class. Select is going to be great. First off the line, Select comes out on Tuesday as far as auctions go. I have a feeling that's going to be too expensive and not worth. So I think it's worth waiting for a week later and getting it for a third of the price or whatever.
Sure, I love that.
All right, we have a wired case hit in this. Good luck. We have Luke Kuechly. Bucky Irving is numbered to 199 with a Drew Brees on the wired. That's such a clean card for the Saints. And we have Fuaga. Ooh, we got redemption to the back. Good luck. All right, we have Jermaine Burton to 75. Bengals on that player worn. This is going to be a good redemption, y'all. We have Kingsley for the Chiefs. We have JPJ. There's the Fuaga. Good luck here. This is the last box. Resurgence rookie signature. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Let's go, Bears.
Clayton Kane.
Let's go, Clayton. I figured we had a good one coming in there. Nice, Clayton. Congrats. We're hitting the QBs tonight. I think we've hit almost all of them. We've hit good Bows, Jaden Daniels, Drakes, Caleb. Gonna hit a Brady in this now, too.
You're welcome, Clayton.
Yeah, congrats, Clayton. There's no more boxes on there, is there? All right, let me do a recap here. And then we'll get into that next break again. If you're new to us, typically we have face cameras going, like 3 or 4 different cameras going. Just we can't run through the computer tonight due to some outages in our area. So we're doing old school for us here. We will upload these to YouTube for replays. We always leave our replays up forever. And we get all this mailed out tomorrow as well, too. All right, so a little recap here was Kuechly, Fuaga, Kingsley for the Chiefs, that Jermaine Burton was player worn, Mikey, Brock Bowers, Bo Jackson numbered, Bo Nix, JJ, Brian Thomas, Danico, Latu. We have Derrick Henry, Diggs, Micah Parsons, Jesse Bates, Jordan Jefferson, Emmitt Smith, Solomon. Then we had Malik autograph, Keon Coleman, Jonathan Brooks, the best Tuddies, Eagles, with Will Shipley, Darius, Joe Alt, Frank Gore Jr., auto for the Bills, Rodney Hampton, Giants, Keon Coleman to 199, Nick Bosa, the Jets with the autograph from Malachi.
You're welcome, Bayou.
We had Caleb Williams, Keon Coleman, Najee, Marvin Harrison. This Adrian Peterson autograph is 2 out of 10. Bucky Irving, Jalen Wright, Brock Bowers, nice orange on the clearly. Luke McCaffrey, RPA, Jacob Cowing, Jaden Daniels, wave. Darren Woodson, Cowboys, autograph to 50. The duel from Leggett and Brooks to 25 for the Panthers. The Drew Brees on the wired case hit. The Caleb Williams, congrats on that redemption. And then the Drake May on-card autograph as well, too.
Wim, that's funny.
Wim, what's going on, Wim?
Okay, the next break is up. Bayou won the giveaway in the next break. The next break is 13:02. We are running the same break back.
Wim, we know each other way too well.
And we're over half full on this break.
Yeah, we'll run this a few more times tonight before we hop off. We've only been live for an hour and a half now, so
Yes.
we've gone through quite a few breaks. But this is what we have approved tonight, so this is what we're going to keep running. I don't know if this is going to stand. There it is. Best hit of the night was probably the 101 Bo Nix, I would say, Mrs.
Yes.
We need to get a picture of that, throw it on the gram.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you all for hanging. She's going to check the orders. We give stuff away all the time, Unseen. We give away teams in every break. We give away lots of stuff. Wim, it was the clearly Uptown 101 case hit. The cute and sparkly. Mitchell, we can grab it in just a second. Mrs. is over here. Here, let's say hi to Mrs. She's over here checking orders.
I'm checking orders.
So we can grab it in just a second. Haven't seen any Barkley yet. But again, thank you for your patience. I know, again, we're normally... You can see our faces. Which I know a lot of breakers don't do that. I don't know why. But it doesn't matter. If they don't want to, they don't want to. We just like... We like the personal experience of knowing, seeing. I see a lot of your profile pictures. I love that you can see us too, so... Appreciate the hang. We'll do another giveaway. We didn't do anything with that yet, Jason. I was... We're going through what we could do with that, Jay Bizzo. It's not going to be expensive. If we do serial number breaks on that National Treasures case, I think those NASCAR boxes are $400 each, which is not bad for National Treasures. So I have a couple cases that we can do. So what's up, Kimberly? Our prices are our prices, just so you know, Kimberly. I don't know if you're new in here, but we already are dirt cheap anyways. We just kind of do rock bottom from the beginning. And so our breaks fill super fast. You know what, Thumbs? I was going to, but then I skipped it. Should I be grabbing it, Thumbs? Big Kevo, I don't have any to dome right now, but here it'd be way cheaper than anywhere else. We would do them for $375. But I heard someone said they're going for over $500 in some places.
This is where we're at right now.
Okay, we're almost sold out on this one too. If your team's gone, we will rerun it again.
Oh, we're sold out.
Okay, never mind.
I
Mrs.
just
Zebra,
refreshed.
what is your most favorite historic or national monument you've ever visited? It could be anywhere in the world, not just here. Doing it, yes. Doing it with like one of these.
Yes,
one of these.
doing it. I'll make a note.
What's up, Funky Penguin? Thumbs, yeah, I kind of was going to, but I love Flawless, but I don't know. All right, we will rerun this. Let me get this.
Up and pinned.
We're going to start with this box. So, the new break is?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, Bear Down?
Hey, Bear Down.
All right, if you're new to us, we ship all cards, including the base cards I might skip over, and we ship everything the next day, which is tomorrow. Typically, we have face cameras up and all that jazz. We just don't tonight because of some internet issues here in this area. All right, let's go. How's Bear Down doing this evening? All right, we got the now breaking up. I'm going to move that as far out of the way as I can. All right, here we go. We have Emmett, Jordan Love, Barry Sanders with, and then Nia Smith. We've seen a lot of his autos, but he's got such a nice autograph. All right, Chop Robinson numbered and Isaiah Davis.
You
Doing well, Bear Down.
Unseen, you buy it through the TikTok shop. When you place the order, you have to put your address in.
Yeah, it's just like any website or something.
Haha.
Mrs. Zebra, besides Lambeau Field. I do count that, though. Besides Lambeau. That was the right answer for you. All right, Thurman Thomas on the purple with a Trey Benson autograph for the Cardinals. Jalen Polk and Lassiter. That's the... I have been to Lambeau once as a Lions fan, and I thought it was such a cool place. Just the whole area, not just the place, just the neighborhood and everything. All right, Peyton Manning on the acetate card with is that Malik Washington also on the acetate autograph with Randy Moss and Mekhi Wingo. How long ago? We took my dad up there about 12 years ago.
Yeah.
He was from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So when you're way up in the UP where he's at, he actually grew up a Packers fan before he moved to Detroit. All right, we have Jabari Small numbered with a Ray Davis autograph for the Bills. Ricky and Cameron Kitchens. So he had never been, so we took him up there.
Okay, I just started a giveaway for the Seahawks in the next break.
I'm sure it's way different. I'm sure it is. And when I see like videos of the outside, it looks different. All right, Xavier Worthy with a Brian Dawkins to 50 for the Eagles. That's kind of nasty there. AJ Barner numbered and a Fashanu. All right, Eagles with 2 autos, and Brian Dawkins has a sick auto. Nice for the Eagles. The tailgate, yeah, Ben. I mean, growing up a Lions fan, I used to have season tickets in the '90s, but we were at the Silverdome back then, and so I actually liked the tailgating better then than I do now in downtown Detroit. It's a little bit more spread out now. But yeah, that Lambeau experience is crazy. All right, Micah Parsons with a Marshawn Lloyd on the wave, contour for the Packers, and a Trotter Jr. Which box, Isaac? The one I just opened is, I think what I'm hearing is over 450. Quincy Williams, Blake. These boxes, I think, are on Panini for like 330 or something. Yeah, those go for 450. I laugh because I would never charge that for them. All right, Jaden Daniels and a Jace McMillan. You do get 5 autographs out of them, which is pretty cool. I feel like they're closer to like 370. They should be around 375 a box. That's what we do. All right. We have a Javon Baker RPA for the Patriots with Hufunga to 99 and Lad McConkey. All right. Little Patriots RPA up there. They just came out on Friday, so they'll probably go down in price. But you do get 5 autos. That's hard to beat. J.J. McCarthy and a nice Marvin Harrison Jr. on the wave. That JD5 is not numbered, so probably not a ton. But if you get a PSA 10, it's probably decent. If it was numbered, it would be worth more. But that one's the non-numbered variation. We have Raheem for the Dolphins to 249 and a Cooper DeJean.
Hello.
Do you know how much?
Stinky, hello.
Do you know how much these boxes go for? What's up, Stinky? All right, we have Dallas Turner with Eric All Jr. for the Bengals, rookie tight end, the 125. I know it lagged. That was that's just we're on cell service right now because there's no internet here. It won't lag for long because we're not on Wi-Fi tonight. All right, we have out of 99, Terrell Davis, Noshawn Marino, and Javonte Williams. Yeah, we our internet provider says tomorrow they're coming out to fix our area because it's not just us. They said it's not you, it's them. Did you see that text? You want to ask? Okay.
I don't have anything.
Okay, on your... Oh, okay.
Actually, let me see.
All right, we have J.J. McCarthy on the contours. I love these contours. I like that Laporta, yeah. All right. Put J.J. next to... Or do a case hit out of these. James Conner and Jaheim Bell. They actually called us today apologizing, Stinky. Jonathan Brooks and Darius Robinson on the green. Yeah, Ben. We're in Middle Tennessee. We got storms but no tornadoes, but I know north of us was bad. All right, Luke McCaffrey, RPA for the Commanders. With a Kirk Cousins numbered and a Devondre Sweat. We know north of us into Kentucky and a lot of the middle of the country. And be careful tonight, y'all, too. I see there's some bad storms as well, too. Again tonight and tomorrow night. And they say for us again Tuesday, possibly.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
And if you're just happening, we're giving away the Seahawks in the next break. It is 5 minutes left in that giveaway.
Doing it, there's a reason they called us doing it. And you know they don't normally call. Let's just say yesterday's conversation with them, a little birdie told us specific words to say to them,
Yes.
and they called us today. Jalen Hurts, Derek Carr. We have a Vinny Testaverde on the Browns on that throwback with a Will Shipley and a Trey Benson.
Ben asked what part of the UP is your dad from?
Ben, he was all the way Copper Harbor country. Lived in Calumet, but they grew up way up there. Brees Hall, Hutch, Cooper DeJean, autograph for the Eagles. Let's go, Eagles.
Eagles.
Jonathan Brooks and J.J. McCarthy.
ATC.
Escanaba, let's go. I had definitely family in Escanaba. Last time we were up there, we visited my aunt, or really his aunt, would be my great aunt. Yeah, Angel, they're getting bad storms now. I heard it's going to be pretty bad tonight. Ramondre CeeDee Lamb. We have a McMillan to 25. Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers. With a Tyler and a Jalen Polk.
It's snowing in the UP.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy and amazing at the same time.
Anemone.
All right, we have Myles Garrett, Lamar Jackson, Culpepper to 99. I feel like we've hit 3 of those out of 99. Arnold and Jalen Wright.
In the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, it is snowing.
That's crazy. And Brittany, how's it going tonight? How's Brittany doing? I'm just going to plug my phone in real quick. Not used to streaming from this.
Hey, Ian.
Doing well, Brittany. Question of the night was just basically what's your favorite historic or national monument you've ever visited? Could be anywhere in the world, too, not just here. All right, we have Will Levis, Blake Corum, with a Mike Quick, Eagles, an autograph, shocker. All right, Murphy and Frank Gore. All right, the Eagles, the new Panthers.
Yeah, apparently. Lincoln Memorial in Niagara Falls. I like it.
I did like Niagara Falls, but that was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
All right, Randy Moss, James Harrison numbered with a Barry Foster Steelers on the autograph. A little old school there. JPJ on the purple and the Ben Sinnott.
Graceland. I've never been to Graceland.
Ooh, you haven't? I went with my parents when I was probably 14. I do remember it. It was pretty cool.
Yes, we always go to the Canadian side.
All right, we have Frank Gore with Mikey Sanderstill autograph for the Commanders, numbered 43 out of 50, with Josh Newton and Chris Jenkins.
You've been to area. Adam, you keep saying things. I do not know if they're true or not.
He's just trying to
He's trying to get me.
I know.
Stinky. No.
Gettysburg Battlefield. That's a crazy experience. All right. Cooper Beebe, and look at this. Malik Neighbors, the 225 autograph for the Giants with T.O. and Nathaniel. Nice. Who had the Giants in this one?
Michael.
All right. Another Malik Neighbors autograph.
Adam said that was the only false one. Okay.
All right. We have Xavier Legette and Devontae Walker for the Ravens. Autograph. There we go, Ravens. We haven't seen any Ravens in a couple of breaks. And a Bo Nix on the base.
Nice, Angel.
Let's go, T. Rose.
Nice, T. Rose.
All right. This break has 16 autos in it, which is crazy. We still have 3 more to go.
Yes, Tate. That's so cool when they do that. There's a minute left in the giveaway. The Hoover Dam. Yes, we've been to the Hoover Dam. Hey, Heather.
Heather. All right. We have a Bryce Young with a Charles Woodson Packers to 249. Xavier Worthy Gold, Voltaic for the Chiefs. Will Shipley is number 10 out of 10 for the Eagles. Rookie auto. Who's this? Did I have that the right way already? Oops. I didn't. Will Reichard on the auto. Cade Stover. What's going to be behind this?
Let's see.
It's going to be something. It's not something. It's Xavier Legette. I thought we had a little bit of a shot at a Brady there.
Panthers.
We had Panthers with another autograph. All right, Legette. The Will was numbered to 99, and then I'll show that Cade Stover again as a player worn 2-color patch to 75 on the purple ink.
That's right. It's not anything.
I thought that felt like a Brady box if I ever Saw one. I thought for sure. All right, let me do a recap of that. Again, replays will be up tomorrow. Typically, if you're new to us, we have them up right away. And typically, we have our face cameras on. So, thank you for hanging tonight. We're going to do a few more breaks as we go. Appreciate any follows. We'll do some giveaways. And I think maybe during the next break or after the next break, we'll do a giveaway of an optic blaster box for someone. See if we can hit someone at downtown.
Big Dom, congratulations on the giving.
All right, we have a Will Shipley to 10, Worthy to 50, Woodson, Leggett, Harrison, Culpepper, JJ, Kirk, Darius, Raheem, Jace, Marshawn Lloyd, Quincy Williams, Peyton Manning. That was one of those acetate cards. Thurman Thomas numbered. Leggett autograph, Panthers. Mike Sanderstill for the Commanders. Barry Foster for the Steelers. Devontae Walker. Mike Quick auto. Eric All. Aeneas Malik, Washington. Trey Benson. The triple patch for Terrell Davis, No Sean, and Javonte. Javon Baker, RPA. Ray Davis auto. Will for kicker for the Vikings autograph. Jaden Daniels. McMillan to 25. JJ McCarthy. Brian Dawkins to 50. That's a sick card. Cade Stover on the RPA. Cooper DeJean autograph too. Nice Eagles. Sam Laporta. Luke McCaffrey. Marvin Harrison and the Malik Neighbors. That one is not a sticker. That's on card to 225.
Stinky, I keep doing hand motions to the camera as well.
I keep looking up like you guys can see my face.
Yes. Okay, so the next break is 1303. Looks like there's 4 teams left in this one.
While we're ripping that, can you do a giveaway for a blaster?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. What's the score of the hockey game? I don't have it on right now since we don't have really great internet until tomorrow. And we'll do a giveaway for a optic blaster box here in a minute too. They're up. Florida's up 3-0. What period is it in? That's crazy. They just went up 3-0. Wow. Yeah, it was a good game last night.
Those are the 3 teams that are left.
Bassin, it'll all depend on if we have internet. Probably here, Bassin. Okay, what do we have left? You said the Chargers, the Rams, and the Jags. So Brian Thomas, Ladd, Blake Corum, and others for the Rams. It's 10 left in the second period. Okay. I like that you called that halftime shift. That's great.
Ha. No, Tate, you can enter the giveaway. You don't have to buy.
Oh, yeah. You have to buy anything for the giveaway. It's just free. We're going to give away a blaster here in a second. She's going to get a 5-minute giveaway going while we're ripping.
Okay, Jags are gone.
Maybe we'll hit a downtown for someone tonight. So final 2.
The Rams are gone.
If your favorite team is gone and you want to get in a break tonight, we'll run this back at least once more, maybe twice. So Chargers, last team. Angel, I have every Barry Sanders downtown, unless it's a Black Pandora Gold or a 101. I would be interested if it's one of those. I have all the regular downtowns, like the Donruss and the not numbered optics.
Okay, Chargers are gone. Thank you, Bald.
All right, good luck, Elite.
And I'll put the next break up.
I like that you have Pew Pew in your name. All right, if you're new to us, again, we send all cards and we send them out next day, so it's tomorrow. So even if I skip past some veteran, we do still ship out all cards. So good luck, everyone.
And the next break is up.
Thank you, Angel, for asking, though. I'm always interested in Barry cards. The next break is up and going. Can you give away a blaster first?
Yeah.
Okay. Do a little 5-minute giveaway. I'll rip the blaster after the break. Did Brian 8_5 get the Vikings in this one? She can check for you here, Brian. All right. We have Newton. Oh, look at that. That's a Caleb Williams autograph, y'all. It is on card Caleb Williams for the Bears. Let's go.
Nice.
Sometimes he's a redemption and sometimes he's on card. Let's go, Bears. With a Brendan Rice numbered and a Plumlee. Who had the Bears in this one? You're getting that ready. All right. Way to start First box on card Caleb Williams. First pack. Unseen. There's a little. We don't choose actually. There's a little. It'll be a little countdown timer. TikTok actually picks the
I'll
winner.
let you know when it's there.
Rich Gannon. Jaden Daniels on the acetate card is sick. With a Dylan Johnson auto for the Panthers. We have Maurice and Theo Johnson. All right, nice JD. Yeah, there'll be a little. You'll know when the countdown timer's up in just a minute, a momento. All right, we have Steve Young, Dan Fouts. This is the Reed Keon Coleman on the dual, not numbered. Another Ania Smith autograph. I think we've had almost every variation but the 101 tonight. With a Jim McMahon and Devontae Walker. But he does have a beautiful autograph.
And Brian, yes, you have the Vikings in this one.
So many Eagles. He seriously, I'm telling you, we haven't hit any Devin Leary yet, but him and Devin Leary's autographs are incredible. All right, Cedric Van Prangranger. All right, Tippett. We have Tippett for the old school there for the Patriots. Sam Hartman and Leggett. Yeah, Nick, there's so many Anita less. That's funny. Aeneas more, Aeneas less.
Okay, I just started the giveaway
That's for Optic
for
Blaster.
Optic Blaster.
All right, we have a Trey Benson with Devondre Sweat for the Titans on the auto. With Kalen Carson and Graham Barton. All right. With a Caleb Williams, we know we're not getting anything else crazy in that box. But there were five autos for 5 different teams
And
there.
Crembo had the Bears in this.
Nice. Congrats, Crem. Yes, D-Rock. That's how that works. Yep. And sorry. All right, let's get some lad. Sorry if I missed it with that chatter up on that. Sure, probably don't have to have that up next time. We have Michael Hall. Or that's up to
I
you.
did for the
Devontae Adams.
I have it for the team.
Oh, that way they know.
Because it says sleeves right now.
Oh, yeah. That way they know it's for an Optic Blaster. Okay, gotcha. It is Hot Shots. We have not hit a color blast out of this case. All right, we have DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. There's a Blake Corum for the Rams. That'll be numbered to 199. What kind of color blast should we get? Let's get a good one here. All right, Jordan Travis, RPA to 125 for the Jets. With a Trevon Walker. Those are numbered to 399. And a Cooper DeJean base. Yeah, ski fishing, there's actually just a little button you have to hit. So you don't have to copy and paste anything. That actually puts it in the chat for you. All right, Bucky Irving and a Michael Hall Jr. Yes, actually, we've hit a couple Browns autos tonight. All right, we have Jonathan Taylor, numbered to 249 in a JJ base. Thought we'd give away something since you're all hanging with us tonight. All right, Lad McConkey on the wave with a JC Latham. Here, I'll load a Lad for you. More incoming, though. We go through cases pretty quick because on this product, there's only 6 boxes in a case.
Yeah.
So every 3 breaks we've done, we're in a new case.
Right.
So we're going through multiples here. All right, is this Canispi JJ? It is!
Guys.
RP... it's patch only, misses. There's disappointment in my face.
There is.
All right, Patrick Queen. I thought we had it.
Brian. Oh, he said yes. No.
I thought we had it, Brian.
Well.
Because he's not a redemption in this. We have seen it. We need that Barry auto. I know. All right, we have Jatavian Sanders, numbered to 99, with a Byron Murphy. All right.
Shar. Yes, actually, we are Shar.
For
Next
which one?
break.
Lamar Jackson and Nealon for Phoenix, or not for Phoenix?
No, not for Phoenix. but for the
Other product.
signatures.
Yep, and Clearly and all that.
Yeah.
All right, we have a Jonathan Brooks and a Rook, number to 399 for the Falcons. Go Blue. Autograph to 199. Oh, Will, you are haunting us. For the Vikings, autograph kicker. Here's a Kyler Murray to 125. Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups is a buyer if you have the Cardinals.
Everyone's saying Optic Blaster because it's the giveaway. It goes automatically in the chat. You can't see my hand. There's a pink gift bag.
There's a
on the
countdown
screen.
timer above now breaking. Kicker's heart. All right, we have a Michael Penix on the wave and a Ryan Flornay. These aren't numbered, but I like the waves, the contour waves. All right, let's get into Clearly. Let's hit a downtown now. Let's hit a downtown. Or another 101 would be nice. First one was sick. Darren, we're on old school cell phone right now. Our phone, because there's internet outages in our area until tomorrow, so we can't stream through the computer tonight. Jamar Chase, Baker Mayfield, the rookies on the Ricky Parasol. Ricky again, and Jaheim Bell. So hopefully tomorrow, they called us and said it'd be fixed by tomorrow. So we'll see. All right, Kirk Cousins, Tyreek Hill, Joe Milton autograph. Nice hit for the Patriots.
Nice Patriots.
With a Malachi Corley and a Brendan Rice.
G-Man.
Yeah, I love Clearly. It's a good product for the price of it, too. I know FOTL was super expensive, but the regular is not. It's a nice product. All right, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Hamilton, Josh Downs, numbered 2 out of 99.
Okay, Shar.
With AD and Tracy.
I see you, Shar. Good luck.
All right, Shar. Mrs. will pluck it. Actually, I think, plucked them all so far.
Yeah.
Bryce, Michael Wilson, Jalen Hurts is numbered to 199. Marvin Harrison and Jatavian.
Heather!
The first off the line, Darren, of Clearly was way more expensive this year. And then they have different variations, and they have their own set of 101s in that product. So they have like a few different variations. All right, nice Hurts there. Wait, whose birthday is it?
Wait, is it Heather's birthday?
Wait, whose birthday is it? Is it Heather? Is it 4Ks?
No, I don't know.
Is Stinky just making up stuff?
He may be.
Darren, yeah, every first off line has their own variations. Y'all, we have our first Superfractor out of this product.
Nice.
It is an autograph, Superfractor. 1 of 1. Good luck, everyone. I don't know who it is. It looks like it's a legend or a great. Chris Carter for the Vikings, Superfractor.
Brian.
That is nasty. 1 of 1, Superfractor, Chris Carter. Let's go.
Nice, Brian.
Who has them?
Brian.
Brian. You were asking. Brian, that is sick. 1 of 1, legend. That is awesome. Let's move that over. Sorry, Joe Milton.
Hey, Nick.
Wits, we have some internet outages in our area, so we're just running cell phone tonight. We'll be back on face cameras tomorrow. All right, we have Monarchs of the Game, Keon Coleman, with a Will Shipley autograph. Those Monarchs of the Games are technically case hits. I don't necessarily always call them case hits because there's only 6 boxes in a case. So they come out pretty frequently, but they're still cool. A little bit of a short print. Dusty, I'm a Lions fan, and I agree with you. Chris Carter might not have been the fastest, might not have been able to jump the highest, but his hands were nuts. All right, we have Keith Randolph with our Ray Davis for the Bills, Michael Wiley, and a Jaden Daniels on the base. Get loaded. We love Superfractors. That's right, he did dome that Phoenix box. I just saw you say that. All right, Eric Dickerson, Colts, with a Lawrence Taylor, 25 out of 25. I love that. The GOAT right there. All right, who had the Giants in this? Nice LT, the 25.
Heather.
Heather did? Let's go,
Yeah.
Heather.
Okay. Lines in the next break. Gotcha.
All right, John Elway, Dan Fouts with an Eagles autograph. Johnny Wilson. We have Eli and Devin. We'll have to see tonight if we got more Eagles or
Yeah.
Panthers autographs tonight. I feel like the Eagles are winning tonight. All right, good luck. We still got Resurgence Delight. Yeah, that was a nice box. I mean, we've hit ones with some really nice low-numbered QBs like Daniels and stuff, but man, a Superfractor, and then you get a LT in it too. All right, let's get some more Supers. All right, here we go. We have Edgar and James. Tom Brady, numbered to 399 for the Patriots. We have the Keon Coleman, the 149. Adisa Isaac, 2 out of 10. Chris Jenkins for the Bengals. Hello. Jaden Daniels, the 75.
Wow, Zach.
And let's double up on Chris Jenkins. And double up Chris Jenkins. Jaden Daniels to 75. You said Zach had him?
Yep.
Is that Zachy?
Zachy.
Let's go, Zach. That's a nice, and it is player worn on that 2-color patch. Congrats, Zach.
Nice.
And then the Bengals doubled up on Chris Jenkins. Let's go, Zach. That's your second one tonight, Zach. I don't know if you saw your first Jaden Daniels auto, but you had a paper on-card one, too. That's our second one tonight. All right. Let me do a recap of that. Crazy. Nice. We're going to keep hitting QBs like this, too. That's why I believe in mixing product. Because if one product hits a Jaden the next time, there's a good shot the other one does. So no one's ever dead in this. Wow, there's a Caleb Williams in this, too. That's crazy.
That's amazing.
I don't know, Michael. I'd have to look that up. I know it changes, and preseason they'll go up again. All right. This is Adisa Isaac, numbered to 10. Keon Coleman, the Eric Dickerson, Jaden Bass, Marvin Harrison, Ricky, Rook, Jonathan Brooks, Patrick, JC, JT, Trevon Walker. We have Brendan Rice, Newton. These are all the numbered cards and hits. Blake Corum, Aeneas to 25. The Eagles killing it again. Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Devontae Adams for the Jets, Dylan Johnson, Jordan Travis RPA, Tavondre for the Titans, Will for the Vikings, Lad McConkey, Tippett for the Patriots, old school there. Double up for the Bengals on the Chris Jenkins autos. We had Lawrence Taylor to 25 Giants, Ray Davis Bills, Eagles with a Johnny Wilson and a Will Shipley, Keon Coleman on that case hit for the Bills, Josh Downs, JJ, Joe Milton autograph for the Patriots, Jaden Daniels on that acetate, Michael Penix on the wave, and then we had the Caleb Williams on card autograph, the Jaden Daniels RPA player worn, and the Superfractor 101 Chris Carter autograph. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll do more giveaways. We're gonna give away a team. Who won the blaster box? Who? Oh, who won the blaster box? Heather won the blaster.
Yes.
Can you grab one?
I can.
Heather, where's Heather at?
Mute that.
Heather, good luck on the giveaway, and then I'll get the next product out. All right, Heather, let's see if we can get you a giveaway of a case hit here. And then I'll grab the next boxes for the next break.
It looks like there's 4 teams left. 2 teams left.
Michael, let's go. That's cool. What can we hit, Heather? All right, we have a Bucky Irving, Heather, and a nice Drake May. We'll take those for free. I like it. Good start to the optic box already. All right, so we have a Roma Dunze. All right, is every pack going to be good? Let's go, Heather. I know, Gil. I know. All right, we have Kendre Miller and a Jaheim Bell. With a Jatavian Sanders and a Tavondre Sweat.
Seahawks are the last team.
with a Michael Penix throwback and Jaquan. Is this someone's birthday? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I missed it up there. I'm sorry. And wow. Caleb Williams hollow. What a blaster box,
Wow,
Heather.
Heather.
No downtowns, but to get a hollow Caleb and then the Drake May was pretty sick. Camden, we're having some internet issues in our neck of the woods here. So they say it'll be up and running tomorrow. So that's why we're not streaming through our computer tonight. We have we're doing it old school through the cell phone.
Okay, looks like we are sold out. The next break.
There's no hands on it.
Okay, so
I'm missing.
okay. The next break is 12:34. 12:35 is going to be up and pinned in a minute.
I feel like you're yelling at us.
I'm sorry, am I yelling?
You're good.
Well, I guess Stinky said it was weird because I wasn't the microphone in the other room.
Here you go.
Sounded like it was another
I
room.
know. We don't have our microphones going. Nothing. Back to normal tomorrow. It should be. All right. So, did you say this one has teams left?
Yep, we're full.
We're full.
34.
Okay. So we got Phoenix, a couple signature series. We're in a new case for that as well too. So good luck. We have not hit any case hits out of the Phoenix yet.
And 12:35 is up and pinned.
She was Nick C. She was screaming. All right. Again, if you're new to us, we ship everything out the next day, which is tomorrow. We ship all cards. And good luck. Nicky Doo, what's going on?
Nicky Doo.
Does he's asking if he has the bills in this one.
Okay, I'm pulling it up.
Do you have the right break number up? 1204? 1304?
1304.
Okay. There are, Mike F. There are. We actually hit one Steve Largent tonight.
Yes, you have the bills, Nikki.
But there are some, yes. All right, Michael Vick, John Riggins. We have Marcus Allen total touchdowns for the Raiders.
Yes, Pearly.
With the Keon Coleman Chrome on card auto for the Bills. With McMillan and Jaden Hicks. All right, Bills start with the first autograph. All right, so we have Dan Marino. This is a Will Levis case hit. Breaking Gill is a buyer if you have the Titans.
Huh.
With a Jalen Wright for the the Dolphins. McMillan, the 250, and a Tyrese Knight. All right. Let's get the Will Levis. He can make the stand, right? Gil, you sure you don't want this? Come on, Gil. I've seen your Levis collection. Primo has the Titans. Let's go, Primo. He's a hold, Primo. He's a hold. All right. We have Newton to 175. Wow, we haven't seen Ricky yet tonight. Ricky Pearsall, numbered to 150 on the autograph, with an Eric All and a Cam Little. All Eli's, too. First Ricky we've seen tonight, autograph. The Drake May Monarch sold for $300. Wow, what do you think the Will Levis is worth then? 3? Bucky Irving to 100. Some nice autos in this box. Chad and Javon. All right. Ricky and Bucky and Keon and Jalen Wright autos. All solid autos in this. 2, 3 cents, 350. Poor Will Levis. All right, CJ Stroud on the acetate card. What do you know? The Eagles got an autograph. Johnny Wilson. Man, if you see signature, top signature in a break by the Eagles, you're going to at least get one autograph. Eagles and Panthers. My goodness. All right. Nice box, though. Nice Ricky, nice Bucky, and Keon. Zexby, I think over time they're going to be mid unless it's maybe Jaden Daniels. They are technically case hits, but cases of this product only have 6 boxes in it. So that means there's going to be a lot of them out there.
Doing another giveaway for the Seahawks in the next break.
Brian's calling Color Blast. Let's go, Brian. Danico Autry with the Trevor Lawrence ETN wave. There's a Keon Coleman again.
I know, Carolyn.
I do too, Carolyn. I do too. They did. That's one reason I like this product. All right, Puka to $2.99 on the patch for the Rams, with an Adam Thielen Panthers out of $3.99 and a Michael Penix on the base. All right, we have Wilson, Brian, Romeo, Jatavian, and Jacob. I wonder what they chose. Only six per case.
Yeah, I know
That's a weird low. That's a weird number. I mean, that's still 30 autographs in one case, but
Right.
that's still a weird number. All right, Tyler Lockett, Josh Downs on the wave with a Trey Benson. Like Phoenix Hobby has 16 in a case.
Right.
Clearly has 16 in a case.
Yeah.
All right, Logan Wilson with Burrow and Chase and a DJ James for Seattle to $3.99.
As of now, there's only 4 Caleb's, 3 Mays, and 2 Daniels on eBay.
Interesting. How many Will Levises?
Huh.
All right, Chase Brown on the patch auto for the Bengals. Nice. DJ Moore to $3.99 and a Cade Stover. Bengals have been hitting autographs tonight too. Chase Brown's not bad. We like Chase. Of those Monarchs of the Game ones, Wim. All right, Scary Terry, Jacob Cowing, and Terry and Arnold for the Lions on the wave. I guess, Jeremy, this product just came out on Friday, so I guess that doesn't surprise me. Kyle Pitts to $3.99 and JJ on that is a silver. Because if people got it in the breaks, they don't even have them to list them yet.
That's true.
So that doesn't. I bet you by Wednesday or Thursday, there's going to be a ton of those listed.
Yeah.
We have, Mike, tonight, we saw our first one, and it was my GOAT, Barry Sanders. All right, we have a Saquon Barkley for the Eagles and a Jacob Cowing for the Niners to $2.49. I guess those are 1 per 5 cases on the Leviathans. All right, Jalen Wright to $2.99 RPA for the Dolphins with a Michael Pittman to $2.49 and an Audric Estime. You have one, Wim? I'm assuming. Is it you have a Wim? Do you have bids on it already? When's the auction in? All right, Braylon Allen. Hold up, this is gold, right? It is 2 out of 10 contour. Man,
Wow.
I want some golds of like JJ and stuff. That's
Yes.
sick. Braylon Allen Jets. This is the gold contour. 2 out of 10 is nice.
There you go, Chad.
Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. All right, Mark Andrews for the Ravens to $2.99 and a DJ James.
Oh, Wim does buy it now.
Oh, Wim, you have buy it nows. Wim, may I ask how much you're selling it for? All right, I was just curious. Wim, I'll offer you $80 plus a burger. Yeah, no, Wim, I know. They actually comp really good, the Clearly Downtowns. Congrats, Wim. All right, we have Puka, James Cook, Troy Polamalu on the throwback with a Marvin Harrison and a Jatavian Sanders.
Yes, Mike, this break has 2 signatures. There's
Yes.
another one.
Yeah. I just kind of move around when I open them. All right, Kenneth Walker, Mahomes, Troy Franklin autograph to 49 for the Broncos with Ricky and Jaheim Bell. All right, Troy Franklin. Yeah, this break has, I think, 16 autographs in it. All right, we have Anthony Richardson, Tua. We have Sean Alexander for the Seahawks, numbered to 99. Luke McCaffrey and Michael Penix. Wim sold a planetary card for a lot.
Did he?
I think one of the ones we pulled for him.
Nice. If you're just hopping in, we're giving away the Seahawks in the next break, and the next break is over half full.
All right, we have Nick Chubb, Josh Allen, Brian Burns on the pink with a Latu and a Tyrone Tracy. All right, let's get back into signature. I'd like to end with the delight. So let's back into the signature. That Monarch Wiser is Will Levis. Hutch, probably eBay. All right, Ray Lewis, James Harrison, Ray Lewis on the acetate with a LeGarrette Blount. Don't see much of him on autographs. Patriots to 100. Dan Fouts and Jalen McMillan. Oh, we're going to get a QB in one of these two. If it's not this box, it's going to be the next. I have a feeling we're going to get a big QB. Maybe both. All right, Chad Johnson, Trey Benson to 225. We have an Anthony Gold for the Colts, Jalen Wright, and Edgar and Cooper. I have a feeling regular Optic Contenders is going to be good, but I have a feeling regular Contenders is going to be rough. Because it's about the 5 autographs, and you're only really looking for a couple. That's going to be a rough product. All right, Barry, Ricky Williams, Edgar and James. We have Mohamed Kamara with Hines Ward and Kalen Bullock. Yeah, Jeremy, that's nice. All right, QB coming in. It's got to be. T.O. Doug Williams. Oh, we have redemption. It's got to be QB. We're going to put that to the back. Will Shipley, Brock Bowers. This Troy Franklin's numbered. All right, you are due to receive a rookie class autograph. Variation teal. Bo Nix.
Whoa.
That Troy Franklin was numbered to 250. Who has the Broncos this break?
Hot shot.
Hot shot. Let's go. Bo Nix redemption. Congrats. That'll be on card. Next one, Wim. Next one. Sean, Jerome Bettis, AR with a Dwayne Carter Bills with Harrell and DJ James. You can kind of tell when you're getting a QB in this because when you see Mohammed and Anthony Gold, you're gonna get a QB. All right, good luck here. Resurgence. I'm calling Caleb Williams in this one. All right.
I know, Shar.
There's
no chance, Shar.
The Bo Nix will be numbered. It's the teal. This one is going to be a redemption for the RPA. So Mrs. I don't know.
Okay.
That means Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Cooper DeGina could be. All right, we have Aaron Donald, Peyton Manning to 249. Wow, Jaden Daniels conductors to 249. This is going to be a Jaden Daniels RPA. We have a Hines Ward. We'll look at that last. We have Keyshawn Johnson autograph for the Jets with Joe Alt. Do we only get 2 autos in this? Interesting. All right, here we go. You're due to see Resurgence rookie signature. It is a Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean Eagles. What do you know? It's an Eagles autograph.
Pearly boy, you were hoping there were some extras in there.
All right, nice JD out of 249 here. And the Jets with the sick Keyshawn Johnson. Teals out of 125. Let's go. All right, let me do a recap of that break. And then we'll get on to that next. Again, everything gets shipped out tomorrow. We had 15 autos in that break. They shorted us one in one of the
And there's a
boxes.
minute left in the giveaway.
Oh, case hit. Will Levis never hurt, right?
That's right.
Or maybe it did. Pearly, I hope you're doing well. All right, Dan Fouts, Troy. These are all the numbered cards and stuff. Trey Benson was to 225. Brian Burns, Marv, Mark Andrews, Pittman, Jacob, Saquon, Kyle Pitts, Terry and Arnold, DJ, Trevor Etienne. Well, there is a Trevor Etienne, but that's Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. CJ Stroud, Jace, that Marcus Allen's the 150. There was a Puka patch with Mohamed Kamara, Troy Franklin autograph, Michael Penix. JJ was a silver prism on that. We have Johnny Wilson, Sean Alexander, Braylon Allen. This was a gold contour, 2 out of 10. Don't see that very often. Jalen Wright, Dwayne Carter, Anthony Gold, Jalen Wright again. Then we have Keon Coleman, Keyshawn Johnson, Jets. Not numbered on that one. Jaden Daniels to 249. A little case hit, Will Levis. Ricky Pearsall to 150 with LeGarrette for the Patriots to 100. Bucky to 100. Chase Brown autograph with a Cooper DeJean redemption for the Eagles and a Bo Nix redemption for the Broncos. Thank you, Pearly.
Thank
Appreciate
you, Pearly.
that.
And the giveaway is Brian.
Let's go, Brian.
Brian won the Seahawks in the next break, and there's 4 teams left in the next break. Okay.
All right, I'm grabbing the boxes for the next break. Clearly, too, right?
Yep. Clearly. So the next break is 13:05, and there's just a couple more teams left in that. 4 teams left. Good luck, Shar. Nice, Brian. No, we'll run it again, Be Free. We'll run it again.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more tonight. We've only been on for 2 hours. So I know it's a little bit different without our face cameras on. But you said there's a few teams left in this?
4.
4? Okay. And this is a fresh case of Clearly as well, too. So that last case of Clearly, the case hit was I guess only got 1 case hit in that one. It was the one, but it was a 1-on-1 case hit. So wait, I had this way, right? I always had it this way, I think. Yeah. All right, I need to grab a couple more loaders.
Okay. Oh, we're down to single. 1 team left. 1 team left.
All right, it's a couple more loaders here. Get a few more Ultra Pros out. 5T, they did find an issue here in our area, not just us. So they're coming tomorrow to fix it. So then we'll find out if it really is that was the issue. But they did find an issue.
So Chargers.
So
Last team Chargers.
That's why we don't have our face cameras up tonight.
1 team left, Chargers.
Yes, we're only live on TikTok tonight. We'll hop back on Fanatics probably Tuesday night, and we should be here tomorrow night as long as the internet's working. Good luck, D-Rock. Good luck, Greg. Did you say okay? I'm sorry.
Chargers are the last team.
Chargers are last team. Okay. K-Tal, do you have the same internet we do? I know you're not far from us. You probably have better internet than we do. K-Tal, I'm going to have to come set up at your offices. No, they're coming to fix ours tomorrow. They actually called us, K-Tal, which is odd for Comcast Xfinity to call us. And I apologize and said it'll be fixed tomorrow.
Okay, says we're full.
All right, nice, Aaron.
Okay, so we are full. The next break is going to be up.
Appreciate you, 5T. We'll be back to face cameras hopefully tomorrow. They actually they're sending out like a bucket truck because they need to fix it's not just us. It's not just us. It's this whole little area here is having some issues. All right. Good luck. Do you have the right break number up? This is 1305.
1305, yes.
We send all cards. Everything will get shipped out tomorrow. Replays will be available soon. Planet Andrea, how are you doing?
Planet Andrea. Nico, just a second.
Aaron,
I'm sure you do.
Aaron, we don't think so. Gil, just so you know, Gil, Totally Certified Basketball was really good. So we'll see how the football is. But I know, Gil. All right. Stinky, I'm going to go out with a bucket hat on. Planet Andrea, I do not have any Leaf available right now. Actually, Planet Andrea, that's not true. We have a fresh case of Professional Bull Riders.
PBR.
We have PBR Leaf cards. We just haven't done anything with them yet. All right, Sean Alexander, Jerome Bettis. We have Stroud on the acetate with a Rodney Hampton for the Giants. Jaden Hicks numbered to 25 for the Chiefs.
Make a video about PBR.
We actually got the case because we have friends who work with the PBR that we wanted to send them to. So they're not very expensive. I don't think we're ever gonna just open them. I think we're giving them all away. All right, LT. We have AR with it. Is that Ty Law? Let's go. That is on card Ty Law for the Patriots 4/50 with Tommy and Grayson. I love Ty Law.
Okay, Nick, I see you. No base. DC, hello.
All right.
I'm just scrolling. Raiders. Nico, yes, you have the Raiders.
Gil, I'm sure they do. All right, we have Antonio Gates with a Cooper DeJean acetate autograph. That's nice. On card Cooper. Eagles with an autograph.
We always send base. Yep.
Yeah, we send all cards. Yeah, we'll do Hobby Resurgence. I mean, we're doing breakers, or we're doing the Delight ones, PJB, as well, in this break, which is the same as Hobby. You just don't get the base cards. They are, Gil. I'm very impressed with them. All right, is this Spencer? We get the Rattler. All right, Spencer Rattler autograph with a Jatavian back there. All right, so far they've given us Ty Law, Spencer Rattler, Cooper DeJean, and Rodney Hampton. Not a bad box. So that means this is going to be another Eagle. I'm calling it. We're getting
Okay,
Will
let's get it.
Shipley here. All right, Eli Manning, Bob Greasy. No. Wow, Jerome Bettis out of 5. Wow, Jatavian and Sweat. The bus out of 5 for the Steelers. 4 on the print. You're not getting a big QB rookie besides Spencer, but that's a nice box. Because Cooper, Ty Law, the bust to 5. Nice. Let's go.
Hey.
What's up, Custer?
How are you doing?
Close, same state, Jeremy. Yeah, that was a great veteran box. I mean, Rodney Hampton was a Super Bowl champ, and I know he had some issues, but Ty Law in there, Cooper, the bus, Spencer, and 5 different teams hidden auto. All right, we have a BTJ patch to 275 for the Jags with a Gibbs. That Gibbs is numbered to 299, Xavier Worthy. Stink Pickle.
Stink Pickle.
You missed the cute and sparkly tonight, Stink Pickle. That's right. Just took the bus. All right, Tua with a key. Oh my goodness, is this another gold? Jonathan Brooks. It is 6 out of 10 gold Keon Coleman contour. That's back-to-back boxes in this case
Wow.
with gold contours.
Nice. Touche.
I hadn't seen any leading up to that. All right, Brian. You just got to ask, Brian. Now we'll get one. Maybe not in this box, but... All right, AR on the wave with a Bucky Irving. Stinky.
Stinky.
Stop it. We just get them straight from you, Stinky. All right, we have a Ricky Pearsall and a Braylon Allen on the green. I like the color match there.
And I did just put a giveaway for the Seahawks in the next break.
Yeah, if our internet would have been normal this week, we were going to do on TikTok about a 12-hour stream on
Yeah.
Saturday, so we might next week. Stinky's a buyer on this card if you have the Vikings. It is Will the kicker on the autograph with the Jonathan Taylor to 125 and a Maurice.
Stinky PC kicker cards.
He does. He pays 120% comps. I think that card counts for 1,000. All right. All right. Doug Williams, Gary Clark on the wave with a Dylan Lobby.
No one does kicker autograph to me.
That's right, Custer. All right, come on. Where's this case hit at? All right, we have Zaire Franklin green to 199 and a Chop Robinson. Gil, I saw you what you said up there. All right, Elway and Terrell Davis with the Jonathan Brooks rookie Panther to 249. Again, thank you for the hang tonight.
Yes.
Sorry, our stream's a little bit different than normal. But we're here.
We are here.
All right, Roman Wilson RPA, little rookie patch auto for the Steelers with Diggs and Keelan Robinson.
I know
Heather, this is old school.
very old school.
All right, Travis Kelce, Drake May, and Chris Braswell. It's weird for us, too. I'm used to looking up and being able to
Yeah.
give facial expressions, right?
Yes.
All right, we have a James Conner for the Cardinals. That is numbered to 249 and a Max Melton. Next break is up on the site. baseball. Thank you, Stinky. We have Aaron Jones. We have a Jonathan Brooks and a Ricky Pearsall, numbered to 399. All right, let's get back into some autos now. Actually, let's do Clearly first.
Okay.
We got 2 case hits coming in. We have to. Stink Pickle only knows that because he was born 10 years before me.
Yes.
All right, we have James Cook, Kenneth Walker with a John Lynch on that throwback for the Buccaneers. That's cool. Caleb Williams. I'm going to get that loaded right away. Now Jalen Ford. That's right. He's even older than Gil. All right, we have Patrick Mahomes, Brian Burns, Will Shipley autograph to 249. Jalen and Bucky, a couple Tampa there.
Sully, this is Clearly.
Stinky, Stink Pickle, how is your recovery from back surgery going? We got Stink Pickle and Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups in here talking. Mrs.
What?
This is... What's this? Isn't this... What color variation is that? Am I missing the number on this? I thought the blue was like 101s. Bo Nix on there. What's this blue color variation here?
I don't see a number.
The orange, but where's the number on this? Interesting.
It's the name of the box. It's Clearly is the style of it's the box.
So
name.
so that's the teal variation. The blue is the more 101s, I guess. All right, Puka, Jalen Wright. We have the pink variation, which is not numbered, and then Lad McConkey and a Ray Davis.
Executive said SSP.
It's an SSP executive. I need to ask Noah. He's ripped more of this than me. I haven't seen those. That's the first one I've seen. Must be one per case.
There's
Nice.
something in the lower right.
Yeah, his name is in the lower right. Stinky. His name's right there. His name. On the back, there's a football. I figure he messes with me. I
Yes,
can mess
you can
back with
mess
him.
with him.
All right, Jerome Bettis, Troy Polamalu, Will Levis. We have a Chop Robinson. Marvin. That's the stinky fruit roll-ups I know.
Yep, there we go.
Back to the stinky I
Back
know.
to the stinky we know.
That's hilarious.
He was behaving.
He was behaving, actually. All right. So we have Fred Taylor. Eddie. That's Eddie George, which goes to the Titans to 100. Jaden Daniels to 50 on-card autograph.
Shar!
Shar,
tried him one last time, she said.
Shar, let's go. Shar, that's 18 out of 50. And Shar, there's no sticker there. That's on-card. Congrats,
Nice,
Shar. Congrats, Shar. Let's go. Where's Shar at? Did she say
Yeah, she
anything?
saw it.
Okay. All right. We have Witten, Thurman, the Steelers duel with an Andre Rison for the Falcons. That is 8 out of 25. Malik Neighbors and Jonah. You don't see a lot of Andre Rison anymore.
Persistence does pay off.
Let's go, Shar.
Nice, Shar.
We still got another box, Shar. Maybe it'll double up. All right. We have Xavier Legette to 50. Blake Corum. Who was looking for a Blake Corum? Blake Corum to 150 for the Rams. Tim Brown and Anthony Gold.
Brian.
Bobby, Jaden Daniels is a rookie quarterback from last year who had a pretty good year.
Bobby, I see you.
I agree, Charles.
Act, you buy your team, and you get all the cards from the team in the boxes.
Charlotte, Jaden Daniels acetate card with a Jalen Polk to 50 for the Patriots autograph. Yeah, if you're new to breaks, I always say watch for a while before you get in.
Like Charlie Batch level good.
Who said that? Bobby, I mean, yeah. Kind of like Charlie Batch. Reminds me of Charlie Batch. The accuracy.
Shar, we like you too. Was the quorum numbered?
The Blake Corum is numbered, yes. The Blake Corum was numbered 14 out of 150. The Pratt Speller. We haven't seen him a lot tonight, Nick.
No.
I'm afraid.
Nick spoke him into existence.
No. We are speaking Tom Brady into existence. All right, good luck here. There's a thickie back there, too. All right, we have Bob Greasy, Graham Barton to 199. Blake Corum is numbered to 249. With a Jim Kelly, not numbered on that variation. Amon Green to 99 for the Packers. A.D. Mitchell to 25. That's why it was a little bit thicker.
Nice.
Orange to 25 for the Colts. Richard Sherman for the Seahawks. And those are numbered the 15. And that is first on print out of 15 for the
From the
Seahawks.
giveaway.
Really?
Yes.
Nice giveaway. Richard Sherman, first on print out of 15. And nice, this A.D. Mitchell is player worn. It says it on the side.
Yes, D-Rock. You have the Packers this break. Yes.
Nice, D-Rock. This Amon Green is numbered 81 out of 99. Congrats on that autograph. All right, let me do a recap of that one before we get into the next one. Again, we'll upload our replays. I know we normally have them instantly. We're just, internet is down in our area. Hopefully it'll be fixed tomorrow. So we are old school here. It's not really old school, but old school for us.
Old school for us. And there's a minute left in the giveaway, and there's 10 teams left.
All right, here's a little recap. So we had Graham, Leggett, Eddie George was numbered to 100 with Jalen Wright, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, James Conner, Diggs, Zaire, JT, Ricky, AR, BTJ was numbered to 225. Jaden Hicks, the Amon Green autograph was nice. Richard Sherman, again, congrats on that giveaway. First on print out of 15. Then we had Jalen Polk to 50. Blake Corum auto to 150 with A.D. Mitchell 2 out of 25. Chop Robinson. Latu on that SSP. Jonathan Brooks, Will, Rodney Hampton, Braylon Allen, Jaden Daniels on the acetate, Ricky, Roman Wilson, RPA, Spencer Rattler auto. We had Gibbs, Will Shipley, Jerome Bettis. Forget about that. That's numbered 4 out of 5 on the bus auto. With an Andre Rison to 25 for the Falcons. Ty Law, Patriots out of 50. This Keon Coleman contour is gold to 10. With the Cooper DeJean acetate autograph. And then a Jaden Daniels 18 out of 50. Congrats, Shar. That chrome on card. Yeah, that was a nice one. There's a couple of really nice hits in there. Let me go grab the next boxes.
Yes.
Go grab the next box.
Okay. And giveaway is almost up. Let me see.
Only do it 5 more times, but I don't know if we should anyway. I guess we'll see.
Okay, giveaway. Del Real won the Seahawks in the next break.
Congrats.
5 teams left.
Okay. So we got, I love these Resurgence Delight have been hitting tonight. They're a little bit more expensive than the Resurgence Hobby. They just don't have the base cards in them is how those work. D-Rock, there'll be a little gift bag with a countdown timer up there when there's a giveaway running. We'll give away another team, right?
Yep.
Next break, maybe?
Next break.
That box doesn't want to stay. Wonder what's in it.
I'm checking.
What's up, Robert? All right, she's going to go through the orders. So is this the right break number for this one?
Yes.
1306.
1306 is the next one. And we have the Texans,
All right.
Jags,
All right, Kaufman, let's get it. What's up, shortstop?
Chargers, Jags.
You can't, DeRio. See, I don't know about Signature Series. I think so. I know you can in Resurgence. I would assume you can because he's been in all Topps product. I need to look. Scott T is in the building. Scott T is only 922 days away from retirement.
That's right.
Can I show the Bo 101? I think so.
Yeah, give me a second.
Nice, shortstop. Good luck, good luck. Have I had egg white wraps before? Probably.
Yes. Yes.
She made the the viral salad tonight that is weird, but it was good. Where it's just like lemon and garlic and a little bit of vinegar. It was odd yet refreshing.
Yes. 2 teams left.
D-Rock, she can check. You probably should have the Packers. Scott, I was just making up a number. I knew you were super close to retirement. 14 months. Congratulations, Scott. Noah did not try it, Stinky. Noah did not try it.
Noah didn't try it, but he would have. He likes, actually, Noah likes
Well,
salad.
I grilled yesterday, so there was leftover hamburgers and some like kibasas. So I think he had a leftover hamburger.
Okay, Jags, Chargers are left.
What's that, Charles? Stink pickle. It was. What's your favorite
Jags,
historic or national monument you've ever visited? Oh, for Scott. Charles was asking, what career are you retiring from? And Scott's young. He's retiring young. Scott works. I swear, he works like 70-hour weeks sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, nice. The real. Yeah. So you'll see Noah stream. If this account's live and it's not us, it's Noah. And yes, there's usually face cameras up. So Noah is live usually a few nights a week right now. Oh, Shar has something to tell us. And we're going to get that Bo Nix in a minute. I'm sorry. I can't leave the stream. There has to be motion on the stream, I believe. Is that still a thing?
I don't...
Because with our face cameras, we never had to worry about that.
Yes.
Scott will only be 45 next year. So he's retiring basically when he's 45.
Yes.
Okay, let's go D-Rock. You'll turn 2 weeks after you'll retire 2 weeks after you turn 45. That's crazy.
And I saw you said your son's name is Noah. DeReal. Yes, our son's name is Noah as well.
Shar, she got to change her name on the other place.
Oh!
The better place.
That's awesome, Shar.
Shar, can we get tattoos that say that, Shar?
Ha.
I'll go with you. It'd be my first tattoo, but I'm ready for them.
Okay, it says we are full. Thank you.
And then Mrs., they want to see the 101 Bo Nix. If you know where it's at, and which she already put stuff into the shipping room, so she'll go grab that real quick. All right, again, if this is break 1 or 1306, that'll fix. There's no teams left. And then we do send out all cards if you're new to us. Everything will get shipped out tomorrow. I know there's a bunch of breaks, but we'll get it out tomorrow. And then you want to take off one team left. And if you were in here earlier, wanted to see this, we hit this the first break of the night. We are in a different case now. This is the 101 Bo Nix Uptown. And if you're a regular in here, or and been around the hobby, it was John, I call him John MC, but it's John McCombs.
Yeah.
Something like that. And John is a diehard Broncos fan. He buys the Broncos in a lot of people's breaks. So this will be a PC card for him. So yeah, this is the 101 cute and sparkly we hit tonight. I'm going to put that.
Yep.
I'll let you put it over there. All right, good luck, everyone. Yeah, John hit that. He buys the Broncos a lot, and that he's not going to sell that card. Yeah, I need to post a video of that, K-Tal, yeah, for sure. All right, we have Thurman Thomas, Watt, we have Jerry Rice, we have Theo Johnson to 25, Tyler, and Spencer. I feel like Theo Johnson will bring on a very nice autograph coming up here. All right, Giants with the first auto. All right, we have Edgar and Eli. Oh, okay. That one is numbered. Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan to 175. With a Brent Jones, Niners, little old school autograph there. All right, with the Brian Dawkins and the Devin Leary. I haven't heard Brent Jones in a while. What's that, Bobby? I missed it. If I said something funny. All right, this is numbered for the Giants. Nice color match back there.
Oh, is he paid? He's paid then.
Oh, yeah. So he's paid then. Yeah, he was paid. I don't know what that 101 would be worth, but it'd probably be worth a nice amount. All right, we have Brevin, Spawn, Ford, Mitchell, and Randolph Jr. All right, this is a Cowboys tight end autograph.
And D-Rock, yes, you have the Packers in this one too. I know you asked.
All right, pick a quarterback, missus. We're hitting it right here. Oh, it's redemption too. All right, we're going to do the redemption at the end here. We have Ellis, Isaiah Davis, Kalen Carson. It's probably going to be Bo Nix. Rookie class autograph, variation teal. It's our second one of that exact one tonight. Bo Nix for the Broncos.
Wow.
Is that Shar?
Shar!
Shar, let's
That's
go.
awesome, Shar.
Shar, you're starting to heat up tonight. Let's go, Shar. We believe that's the 125. And that Kalen Carson was numbered to 250. Let's go, Shar. All right, we have Ladd McConkey on the acetate card with Jalen Ford. And a couple base rookies there. All right. Shar. Figured that that Theo Johnson equals rookie quarterback is what I feel like is going to be true.
She is. She's channeling her inner Lindsay tonight.
All right, let's get it here. The Drake May 101 Uptown went for $12K on May 3rd.
Wow.
K-Tel, we might have to tell John that. He might change his mind. That might not stay a PC card if he can get $8K for that or something. That's crazy. All right, we have a Jalen Waddle patch to $2.99 for the Dolphins with a Joe Mixon Texans to $99 and a Tip Ryman. The top left card is Jalen Ford auto for the Saints. All right, we have Tua, Mahomes, Kelsey, and Jeremiah Trotter
Robert,
Jr.
that is yours. He has the same.
Oh, Robert, that's yours. Robert, it's not numbered. I'll show it just a second, Robert. All right, Romeo and Blake Corum. Robert, this was yours. That's an auto of Jalen Ford. K-Tel, I feel like it depends on the product. I've seen it like equal to or a little above once in a while. We have Jalen Polk and Audric. I feel like lately, though, it's changed. So it could be equal, huh? All right, we have Trey McBride autograph for the Cardinals. He's a beast. That's out of 49. With a Darius Slayton for the Giants and a Ladd McConkey. I'm doing it right now, Stinky.
You just can't see it.
Stinky, it's the best waddle dance you've ever seen. I'm actually ripping while doing it. Yeah, we might need to message John MC and tell him what that card value could possibly be. All right, we have Cooper Kupp, Puka, and a Dallas Turner. That's right, raw. Nope, it might be higher than that even. All right, St. Brown. I can show it to you in just a second. Out of $2.99 and a Jalen Polk. Based on the Drake May, it sounds like it's about 8 to 12K. All right, we have Jalen Wright and Jonathan Brooks, rookie for the Panthers. Sad that he's out again.
Hey, Miles.
But it is a number, Jonathan Brooks. You would list it for 14. He said he's going to keep it for his PC. All right, we have Troy Franklin, RPA for the Broncos, with a Derrick Henry for the Ravens, and a Joe Alt. Did you just text everyone to come in a half hour early tomorrow?
I did.
I just saw someone say like that. That's funny. We haven't Kaufman. We have not seen any. Now remember, there's 16 of these in a case, so we refresh into a case. So Keon Coleman and Braylon. So we're definitely well over. I think there's only like 6 left or 5 left after this.
I live to hunt.
I live to hunt at least $12. Maybe not though. We have Xavier McKinney and a Mason Smith. All right, Chris Jones with a Malachi Corley and Jaquan Jackson. All right, let's get back into it. We're in a new case of this too. About 3 or 4 boxes in.
Chris said he was selling buy up his flawless season NT rookies.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'll text John and see.
And that's what someone else said. Actually, you can get a lot of good Broncos cards for that.
All right, we have Brees Hall, Aiden Hutchinson, captain in charge, Justin Herbert, with a Leggett and a Worthy. Yeah, I can show you after this box. All right, let me show you after the break so it doesn't get confused.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp, Rodgers, Brendan Rice to 249, Roman Wilson, and there's a Jaden Daniels. Yeah, once this break is done, there's only one more box. I'll show the Bo Nix card. I just don't want someone to get confused to think they hit it in this break. It was the first break of the night a couple hours ago. 3 hours ago. All right, Myles Garrett, Lamar Jackson. Wow, Bo Nix to 99 Bomb Squad. That's sick. Trey Benson and Brooks. I'll get it. I know where they're all at. Thank you. All right, Bo Nix on the Bomb Squad numbered as well. Let's get a one-on-one of that too. Let's go, Shar. All right, Jalen Hurts, Derek Carr, Justin Herbert on that pink, and then JJ and Keon Coleman.
How you doing, Houday?
All right, still got a couple more boxes. We got 5 more autographs here. Houday. Had a pretty good weekend, Houday. Minus that we really haven't had internet this weekend. That's why we don't have our face cameras up.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good weekend. All right, Peyton Manning, Adrian Peterson, Audric, Drake May on card there.
There we go.
Patriots, let's go. Vidal and Cooper. Who has the Patriots this time?
This time is Bigga.
Drake May, that is on card. There's no sticker there.
At Donnie, it actually hasn't been that long.
It's only been 3 hours,
3 hours.
Donnie. All right, Jason Kelsey, Joe Montana, Trey Benson, Marv with a Jalen Ford. Jalen Ford equals QB. All right, we have Sean Alexander and Josh Newton.
Executive.
Who'd he get?
Raiders.
Jay, this is called Top Signature. Just came out on Friday. You get 5 autographs. All right, Lawrence Taylor with Jason Elam. Little kicker auto there for the Broncos. Shar?
I'm still loading some more over here. So, I don't remember about Jags.
There was I don't know. There might have been a BTJ. Pat, or was that last break? All right, Troy. We have Brock Bowers. That one is numbered to 225. With a Javon Curse, the freak for the Titans. That's sick.
There you go, Bob.
With a Hines Ward numbered as well, too. That Javon Curse is nice.
Exactly, Sean.
This Javon Curse is on card, too. That is on card. Brock Bowers is numbered as well. All right. We have Ray, James Harrison, Troy, with a Cameron Kinchins, KK, on his autograph. Wiley and Joe Alt.
Hi, Bobby.
All right. So we still got another box with 3 more autos. I love it. 15 autos in this break, minimum. Well, 16 autos, I meant. 16 autos. Sometimes you get extra and clearly. What's up, Trav? You enjoy some golf today, Trav? Watching golf, I mean. All right, we have Jamal Charles. Looks like we have red to 5. Good luck. Emmett Smith is numbered to 249. Bryce Young to 75. And we have red to 5. Who is this? Braylon Trice for the Falcons. Red to 5. Wow, what? Javon Curse auto again?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I've seen more than 2 Curse autos in my life. Titans. With a Jalen McMillan, which is nice. The back is a Fashanu. And we have a Dan Fouts for the Chargers on the green Fluorescent is numbered to 15, 3 on the print for the Chargers. Nice Dan Fouts. And the Arc. This is 77 out of 99 on the Javon Curse. Titans, nice break. And then Buccaneers, this is player worn memorabilia on this Jalen McMillan, 59 out of 99. I know, Trav. I watched and I saw, he got a little iffy there for a minute. I'm going to show the recap of this break, and then I will show you the 101 Knicks we hit. I know a lot of people wanted to see that, so I'll hold that up in just a minute. But let me do a recap of this break first, and then we will move on. Congrats to a couple people in this break. Shar, also the Patriots, and the Titans.
And we're running this break back. We're over half full, and there's a giveaway.
All right, here we go. We have Bryce Young, Braylon Trice. We have Emmitt Smith, Troy, Hines, Audric, Herbert, JJ, Herbie, Jackson, McKinney, Derrick Henry, St. Brown, Darius Slayton, Joe Mixon, Kalen. We have Jalen Waddle. We have that Bo Nix to 99. Ladd with Theo to 25. Brock Bowers numbered. Jonathan Brooks. The Strahan and Tuck was numbered. Then Jalen Ford, Brendan Rice auto. Double up on the Jalen Fords. Trey McBride, Brevin Spawn Ford auto. McMillan RPA. Kitchens, Dan Fouts to 15. Double up on Javon Curse. That one to 99, and there's a Javon Curse on card. Broncos with Jason. Keon Coleman. Brent Jones for the Niners. Jaden Daniels. Troy Franklin. Drake May on card auto. And then the congrats again, Shar, on the Bo Nix redemption.
Yes.
All right, let me show you the 101 we hit. This was the first break of the night 3 hours ago. This is the Bo Nix Uptown Clearly 1 of 1. So I guess the Drake May of this card sold for about $12,000. So are Bo Nix and Drake May equal? Probably pretty close. Congrats on that. That was earlier for John MC tonight. He said he's a Bronco. We know he's a Broncos fan. He said he's going to PC this card. I don't know if he knows that it's worth quite that much.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows it's worth quite that much. But John MC's been around the hobby forever, and he buys the Broncos all the time. All right, let me grab the boxes for the next break. You want to take that? And I'm going to put this right there.
Yes.
You want to take that?
Yep. Okay. PC means their personal collection.
Mac, as much as I PC Barry Sanders, if I hit a 1-on-1 Barry Sanders like that, I'd probably sell it and buy myself a couple other berries.
Yes. Okay, so we have about 10 teams left in this next break. And we are giving away the Titans in this break as well.
Let me go grab the rest of the boxes.
Or we're giving away something. Yeah, Titans or Seahawks. One of the two. I don't remember. Whatever it says. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, 8. A couple more teams gone. Final 8. Okay, giveaway just ended, and the winner is...
How many teams left, you said?
8.
Okay.
G-Men!
We might only run this back one more time after this, just so we can make sure we get everything shipped out tomorrow. And all that jazz. As long as our internet gets fixed tomorrow, we will be live with face cameras.
Mackie, for sure. Okay, so Falcons.
Mackie, I'm with you there, Mackie. G-Men, was it Titans or Seahawks they won? That G-Men won in this giveaway.
Titans.
Donnie. It's the Titans. You're welcome, G-Men. Again, she's going to check orders. We'll run this and maybe one more after this. Gotta open some more loaders up. KB. How's KB doing? Yeah, Barry Sanders is definitely my PC. My personal collection is full of Barry Sanders. What's going on, KB? All right, few teams left in this one.
Open up. It's gonna be more.
Here, I'll just hand this to you. Let you cross. I like the thumbs up. KB, we'll be back to face camera soon. We've had some internet issues in our area, not just us, and so they came out to fix it yesterday. The first tech that showed up was incredible. Called for a bucket truck. The bucket truck said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong." He wouldn't even check it. He wouldn't even get in the bucket and go up to the top.
Yeah.
Well, they called us today and apologized, and said he will be back tomorrow to fix it.
Okay, Nick.
That's good to Nick.
So 2 teams left.
Like we're definitely should be due at least a case hit in Phoenix. Clearly, we're about 5 boxes in on Clearly now. Out of 16, Phoenix we only have like 4 left in the case, and then we're in a fresh case of Signature and
Yeah.
Resurgence. I don't know
Broncos and Buccaneers.
who got the G-Man one to give away. Who are the last 2 teams?
Broncos, Buccaneers.
Broncos, Buccaneers. Last 2 teams. And then maybe one more time.
Sure.
And that might be it tonight.
Okay.
If you think that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Broncos, Buccaneers. Okay, it says we're sold out.
We'll run it back at least one. I'm good with running back one more time.
Okay, CEJ and Zachy, thanks for closing us out. We are full.
All right, if you're new to us, we ship out all cards, even like the base I might skip over. So all cards get shipped out. Everything goes out next day, which is tomorrow, next business day, which is Monday. Hope everyone has a great Monday tomorrow.
And I'm listing this up again.
Our face cameras should be up and running. Is this the right break number? I don't know if this is. I just want to make sure. That way they can... Are we at 06 or 07?
We are at 07. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're like the Wonder Twins, but we're not twins.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Good luck. Yeah, we got it now.
This is 07.
Who won the giveaway was G-Man won the giveaway.
G-Man won the giveaway.
We'll do another giveaway for the next break. Good luck, Donnie. Let us know.
Oh, nice, Donnie.
Good luck. All right, here we go. Good luck here. We have Lawrence Taylor, Fred Taylor. We have Ladd McConkey on that acetate. Ray Davis, autograph, Jalen Wright, and Devontae Walker. Hutch, how people comp cards now is you go on eBay, and there's other sites too, but you go eBay and you search the card, and then you look at sold. You filter it out to what it's sold for, and just kind of look at the last 3 or 4 sales and kind of average them out. That way you know what the current value is. All right. We have, out of 150, the Marvin Harrison, Trey Benson. What's this? Bo Nix. Wow. Bo Nix to 25 on card.
Wow.
Broncos, weren't they one of the last teams to go?
Because they were sitting there.
I'm telling you, there's never a
There's never a team.
dead team because of how many of these we go through.
Yeah.
Bo Nix on card to 25.
Zach picked him up.
Let's
Thank you, Zach.
go, Zach. Congrats, Zach. That's on card, first on print, I believe, right? First on print out of 25 on that Bo Nix. Card Letter Pro is the best. How much does that cost, K-Tal? All right, Leggett and Brooks with a Trey Benson to 150 with Jacob and McKinley. All right. Is it $20 a month, Donnie? I guess I just need to do it. Brian Dawkins, Devin Leary, Doug Williams, a little legend there. Tampa. That's sick. With a Bettis numbered to 175 and Taylor for the Jets. All right, Doug Williams autograph for Tampa. What a first box. Auto per. All right, Richard Hines, Terry Bradshaw, and a Jalen Wright for the Dolphins with Dylan and Bub. All right. I'm digging these, missus. I'm digging these. You know what that means.
Yep, I do.
That's a $500 Bo Nix card. That's
Oh
sick.
my gosh.
Yeah. I love that it's on card, too. I know sometimes they're stickers. PSA Premium comes with a year of card ladder. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you for that info. All right, we have a CeeDee Lamb that's numbered to $2.99 for the Cowboys. Nice. And a Troy Franklin to $3.99. John, we're either going to get a Phoenician or a Color Blast, I would think. Or both. One in this break, one in the next. I would hope so. Spencer and Caleb Williams. This is hobby, Alex. This is not the not the H2s or anything. Is that Redemption or Color Blast? It is Redemption. All right, rookie, Phenom, jersey, autograph, red, Michael Penix. That's the
Nice.
second one of this case.
Wow, Chris.
Let's go. We have David Montgomery. And which Chris is that?
Chris Sutton.
Sutton. Let's go, Chris. What's up, David?
Hey, David.
Wow, Michael Penix. And that is on the red RPA. Nice hit for the Falcons. That's sick. All right, we got gold here, too. We have Contours, Jared Goff. And we have a gold, Adisa Isaac. 8 out of 10 for the Ravens. What's up, JD? Oh, Dylan, let's go, Dylan. This is a good place, Dylan, if you ever have any questions or anything. I just noticed that Goff was red. It's numbered to 99 for the
Nice.
Lions.
Well, and I'm going to give away the Browns in the next break in 30 seconds.
And typically we have face cameras on and everything. It's just we're having internet issues until tomorrow. All right, Drake London is numbered to 299 and Luke McCaffrey. Future MVP, Jared Goff. All right, Christian Watson, Jaden Daniels on the wave. We like those, and Devin. This one looks centered. I'd grade this one. Sometimes they're a little off-centered. This one looks good. On that Jaden Daniels. All right, Zach Moss. We have, out of 99, the Saints. Dalton Hilliard, Ricky Williams, Alvin Kamara. Nice Saints there. Tyreek Hill to 99. And a Michael Hall for the Browns to 299. That Bo Nix came out of the Topps Signature hobby box that just came out on Friday. It's a pretty new release. I'm going to open another one of those boxes in a minute if you wanted to see them. What they're all about. We have Tajay Spears and Ray Davis. There are 5 autographs. An autograph in every pack. All right, we have Walker, Gardner Minshew, and a Jalen Polk. That Bo Nix is one of the ones you're looking for sure. And it's a color match for him as well. All right, Michael Penix. And there's a Bo Nix numbered. Also for the Broncos, to $3.99. What are the chances it's a jersey match? Not good. It was numbered 390 out of 399. The redemption is Michael Penix, Sally. Michael Penix. All right, Anthony Gold, RPA for the Colts. With a Gibbs for the Lions. A couple nice Lions cards. And Will. Thank you, Donnie. That was what the chance was, too. Thank you for the odds on that. I appreciate that.
They're just fillers. The solid white cards are nothing.
Fillers, and we send them off to people who like to do custom cards. All right, Khalil, Spears, JJ, and Joe Milton. This JJ is not numbered, but it is a wave. All right, let's get into it. 3 more hobby boxes left. Let's start with Clearly. You're always here to help, Donnie. All right, empty box on the Clearly. Storm, it's more about how much do the boxes cost. We really don't sell it by the pack. Oh my gosh, we have a duel downtown. I don't know what I just saw, but I think I know. We have a duel downtown, y'all. It is Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyler Murray for the Cardinals on the dually.
Wow. Topher Michael.
Topher, let's go.
Nice.
And clearly downtown sell well. And it is little Marvin Harrison Jr. on there too. Congrats,
Nice.
congrats.
Yeah, it's a big
I do
hit.
too, Wim. They comp well. Donnie. Dak, Jordan Love, Nate Wiggins autograph to 149, Blake, and Jordan Travis. Yeah, who'd have thought Kyler and Marv are the same height? Yeah, this has been. We're gonna hit some more. This has been some good stuff in this break. Max Crosby, Marshawn Lloyd on that teal, Edgren and Nate Wiggins. That's crazy, Ian. Dylan, either on eBay or maybe I go to card shows too, Dylan. Shaheem Bell to 199, Braylon Allen and Burton. If you go to the National, save them up for the National. All right, let's go. 5 more autographs. Good luck, D-Rock. We need some cheese. I know, D-Rock. 5 more autographs in this box. Not many of those have sold, just released. But, all right. We have Caleb Williams with a Cole Beasley. That's the first time I've seen Cole in the product. Cowboys with Ricky and Brevin. Cole Beasley was fun.
We don't have it on, Johnny. The bag.
All right. We have Marcus Allen, Spencer and Drew Brees to 225. Jatavian Sanders. This blue is to 5. That's first on print out of 5 for the Panthers. We have Carter Bradley numbered and a Jabari Small. All right. Jatavian is numbered to 5.
Wow, Johnny.
875 for the Eagles one. Wow.
Sorry, Hutch.
All right. We have Bryce Young on the acetate. With a Dante Culpepper for the Vikings, not numbered. Jalen and Kamani Vidal. All right, nice Culpepper.
Yes, we're running the giveaway for the team in the next break.
All right, Marvin Harrison is numbered to 225. Wow, someone asked, you can hit Stroud in this. Stroud autograph, that's on card to 100.
Wow.
With Troy and Jared Wiley. Nice, Texans.
Texas ATC.
Nice, ATC. We take on card Stroud still. One more auto. I love that every pack. I just love that. All right. Justin, that's, I don't know how, I don't remember how to say his last name, but yes. For the Chargers. All right. Let's get into the last box. Again, 3 more autos coming in this. I love these Delight boxes. The Hobby are good too. These are actually a little bit more expensive than Hobby. No base cards. The redemption is Michael Penix. All right, we have Maurice Jones-Drew. Patrick Paul is the 275. Steve Young, the 275 Niners. We have Wallace Gold. What's this? It is Richard Dent for the Bears, numbered to 50. Out of 14. This is one of those negative variations. Oh, no. It's Ricky Parasol. I couldn't tell for a second. Aren't those beautiful?
So nice.
12 out of 14 on the negative with the silver ink. Ricky Parasol Niners. Player worn. That's
Wow.
sick card.
Char.
With the Tyler Nubin, 2 out of 10 for the Giants, and a Malik Neighbors refractor. Shar had them.
Yep.
Shar is on fire tonight.
Char is on fire.
She didn't start that way, but
No.
she ended up going crazy here, Shar. Shar, that's that negative variation. That's beautiful. Yeah, they're all numbered to 14, the negative ones. Nice Richard Dent autograph. And Giants, this Tyler is number 2 out of 10 for the Giants.
Nice.
All right, let me do a recap of this, and we'll get into that next one.
Hey, CNY.
Yes, that card's beautiful. And it is player worn on that, too. Did I miss saying hey to someone? What's up, CNY? Wow, some really big hits in that break, by the way. Congrats, congrats, congrats. All right. We had Patrick, Marvin, Bryce. We have the Saints with the Breeze and Rattler. Lloyd, Tyreek, Michael Hall, Drake London, David Montgomery, Troy Franklin, CeeDee Lamb. We have Jerome Bettis, Tyler to 10, Richard Dent to 50, Bo Nix, Jalen Wright, Ray Davis, auto, CJ Stroud to 100 on card, Nate Wiggins, Gibbs, Ladd. We have Justin. This Jatavian Sanders was first on print out of 5. Jaheim Bell, JJ Gold, Isaac to 10, Jared Goff to 99. The out of 150, Marvin and Trey. We had Anthony Gold RPA, Trey Benson to 150, Cole Beasley for the Cowboys autograph, Jaden Daniels on the wave, Culpepper Vikings, the Saints with their regeneration triple there, Hilliard, Ricky Williams, Alvin, Doug Williams for Tampa Bay. Then congrats again, Shar for the Niners, 12 out of 14 negative, Ricky Pearsall. Bo Nix, first on print out of 25, on-card autograph. Michael Penix, red RPA, and the dual clearly downtown Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr. Wim, we're into a new one now, Wim.
There's more cards getting loaded if you didn't see your team.
We're
there.
into a new one. Oh, Jeb, I'm sorry. It's possible we could do one more. Let me see what we got left out there. But yeah, let me go grab all the boxes.
Okay, he's gonna grab the boxes. We do have a giveaway going on.
I gotta grab another. Oh no, there's a resurgence here.
Okay, giveaway just ended.
Here's the resurgence. I need to go grab Clearly.
Okay. If the giveaway just ended, we'll do another one. There's 5 teams left in this. I'm gonna change the break number. This next break is 1308. Running the next break, 1308. 5 teams left.
Okay, you said 5 teams left?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what do we got here?
Oh, the winner. It hadn't come through yet. I saw it stop. So the giveaway winner is
D-Rock,
there.
D-Rock, there's a little gift bag that happens right up here that will have a countdown timer on it. If that happens where you can't see it, leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Air, did you win?
Yes.
Air
won.
Heflin? Congrats. So who do they have in this break?
And this
Make sure you confirm it and then we'll mail it out to you tomorrow, but you get
the Browns.
the Browns. Good luck. I do think this might be the last break.
Okay.
I think this is it for tonight for us. We just gotta make sure we get everything out from the weekend. And then we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Well, we'll be back either way. Whether our face cameras are back working tomorrow or not, we'll be here. I can at least point it towards the missus can say hi.
And we are full.
We're
Hey.
full. What was the best item of food you had today?
That lettuce.
Really? The lettuce?
I don't know.
Ugh. That was the best thing we had today was the lettuce. All right, Kyle, thank you for closing it. All right, good luck in the break again. We ship all cards, and we'll usually have replays available instantly, but since we're not using our system tonight because the Wi-Fi's down, we'll get it uploaded tomorrow. Kyle, I'm gonna keep going the same order I was doing. We'll get there. I don't want to jinx it. The Pirates on pace to lose 105 games. It's about what on pace. That's what you flip it. That's the Tigers are on pace, Donnie. All right. What break number is this?
1308.
Air, yes. Any Browns cards. And even if we don't hit any Brown cards, Air, if there's none in here, we'll still send you something. All right, good luck here. We have Hines Ward, Bradshaw, Earl Campbell to 225 for the Titans, Eric Dickerson to 10. That's sick for the Rams. 7 out of 10. Who had the Rams in this? That's awesome. I don't even know. Mrs. will tell us in a second. 7 out of 10, little gold Eric Dickerson there. That's sick. Kyle, did you have the Rams? That's awesome. Tom Brady, CJ Stroud. We have a CJ Stroud on that case hit, Monarchs of the Game, with a Jermaine Burton autograph for the Bengals, Chris Carter, and Maurice.
Yes, Kyle had him.
Kyle. And Kyle wanted us to start with Phoenix. But Kyle, we just wanted you to be happy and get a card right away so you didn't have to sweat. That's all we wanted, Kyle. All right. Okay. I don't think the Browns have a chance for a downtown, no. But you have a chance for autos. All right, we have Donovan McNabb with a Ray Davis. Jaden Daniels on the chrome base there, and Will. All right, we have Rich Gannon, Steve Young, Bo Nix on that after image. Cooper DeJean, not a redemption. Nice. Out of 150 with Troy and Isaiah Davis. Usually Cooper's a redemption. Let's go. So Cooper to 150.
Brian, I see that. Oh, we will sell card stands really soon, Brian.
All right, we have Dan McNabb, Bob Greasy, with a Jay Novacek, number to 100 for the Cowboys.
Executive.
Legend there. Nice executive. Yeah, we'll get that bow loaded up as well, too. All right, good luck in here. Thank you, Kyle, for the 14 roses. Do people still do that? Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose.
I don't know.
That was such a thing for a while.
It was.
RG. Thank you for joining us, RG.
Nice, RG.
All right, we have a Khalil Mack with an Edgar and Cooper for the Packers. RG, typically we have our face cameras on, so you'd be able to hang and see us. And we do typically have replays available instantly. We'll just have some internet outages here. And we'll be back up and running on that probably tomorrow night. If not, we'll be like this tomorrow night.
Yeah.
All right, we have a Spencer Rattler on the contour and a Brendan Rice. Nathan, I watched one open today, Nathan, and there's 2 purple variations that come in, and I actually like the purple variation. So I don't know besides that. Ooh, look at this. It's J.J. McCarthy RPA this time.
There you go, Chris.
Last time I got trolled and it was a patch only. Let's go. J.J. McCarthy RPA numbered to 75. I'm liking this start. With a C.J. Mosley to 125 and a Kool-Aid McKinstry. Nathan, I know you can hit Color Blast on them, but I like the design, so they're not bad. Anthony Gold and an Anthony Gold. Nathan, the box I saw get open had quite a few contours in it, too. All right, Chris, Joe Burrow, Tyreek, Devontae Adams is the $3.99 for the Jets, and Trey Benson. Donnie, it's really fine print, Donnie. It's really fine print. All right, we have a Vinny and Keyshawn and Malachi. Donnie, the first time I thought it did.
It's Kurt.
Kurt, be nice, please. Kurt, our internet's still down. All right, Jalen Wright to 99. With a Charvarius Ward also to 99. And a Bo Nix number to 399.
Kyle, yes. You have the Rams, Kyle, yes.
Kurt, I do have a serious question, though, Kurt. You've been around here for a long time with us is we always have our face cameras on, but I feel like 90% of the breakers don't. It is kind of interesting. I do like face cameras on. I think that's, if it's available, if our internet was working, we would have it on. Jared Goff and St. Brown and Leary.
D-Rock, yes, you have the Packers.
I just don't know why more don't. Because it's not hard to do. Brees Hall and Burton. You don't have to buy, if you're a breaker and you need help, ask me. You can look at our replays. They look really good. You don't have to buy expensive cameras.
Ha, Kyle.
All right, we have a Cade Stover and a Nate Wiggins. I love that color match. Salvatore, is that true? That's kind of goated. We are OG breaking like this again, too.
Yes.
All right, out of 25, Brendan Rice on the RPA. Nice little 3-color patch there, Chargers. With a Garrett Wilson numbered and a Bo Nix base. Bo Nix is everywhere tonight. There was another picture of a player like that, too. It was like right after he dropped the pass.
Yes, this was...
Who?
I don't remember.
All right. We have Tua, Will Shipley, and Latu. All right. Still 3 more hobby boxes. Good luck.
Okay, Jeb.
We hit a card tonight that might make the top 10 cards next week.
That's true.
A week from Monday. It at least might get an honorable mention. All right. Here we go. And it was out of Clearly. Ooh, what's this? Okay. There's a case hit here. What's the other one called? Oh, these are beautiful. All right, let's see what this is. Brock Purdy. I don't know. All right, Marvin Harrison. Tracy. Rocket Ishmael autograph with the night moves on the Xavier Worthy. These are clean. Little case hit Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs.
Nice, Rick.
And look at this. Rocket Ishmael to 199 Raiders. You don't see that very often. He was a beast in college, too.
Kyle, just a second. And then Nick said it was Corley dropping the ball before the end zone.
That's what it was, Nick.
Nick, Kyle, you also have the 49ers.
All right, Bijan, Kyle Hamilton. An extra autograph. Pat Swilling to 199 for the Lions. Jatavian and Ricky. Man, if you're a Lions fan and a Saints fan, you know Pat Swilling. A little Pat Swilling autograph for the Lions. Extra. Breezy, your local card shop or there's online. Just type in Clearly Hobby. All right, St. Brown. Derek Carr is number 299 for the Saints. Spencer Rattler and A.D. Mitchell.
Coach, I got it. We can take care of that after the break, or we can ship it sealed if you'd like.
Kyle, I've had good luck on grading them. We have Olave. Wow, Worthy box too. Worthy to 199. Michael Penix and a Latu. But we do protect them right away. So that Night Moves is one of the case hits that Worthy. That's a sick card. And that box gave us 2 autos. But congrats on that case hit. Nice. All right. Throwback, I'm not sure what that is. All right. All right, we have Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts. Look at this. Caleb Williams autograph on card. That Fouts was numbered to 100. Congrats. Who had the Bears in this break? Bo Nix on the chrome. Bears in this break.
Bears. Caught Shar.
Philip, are you in the queue? Did you get a personal or something, Philip?
Phil, I see Coach Mr. Philip. Let me look, Philip.
All right, we have a kicker. We have Cam Little for Jacksonville on the kicker card. Wow, Caleb Williams autographs tonight. By the way, that Caleb Williams is on card. What's up, Shay? Caleb Williams, yeah, he does different autographs. All right, we have Drake May with a Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. We have Cody and Devin Leary. Char's on fire. She is. You are right, Esperk. Bob, it's Freak Bob. We just use regular. I use Ultra Pro for the standard size here. All right, Cooper DeJean after image gold to 10. Wow, with a Devontae Walker on the chrome with Chris. Nice. This is a after image to 10. So these are just standard size, Ultra Pro. Cardboard gold is also good too.
Philip, you actually did not purchase from us. The way the TikTok shop is, when you scroll, you might have thought, I don't have an order for you.
What was it that you thought you purchased?
Yeah, what did you think you purchased?
All right, we have a Troy Aikman, Ray Lewis. We have Tony Dorsett with a Mason Smith and Keith and Jace. Check your receipt too. It'll tell you what shop you bought it from.
Executive.
All right, here we go.
Welcome, Char.
You're welcome, Char. All right. All right, good luck here. We have Ray Lewis, Jared Wiley to 99, Anthony Richardson to 249. This will be numbered to 15. It's an AR, numbered 4 out of 15. And then we have Cedric Ray, usually means something, Mrs.
Okay.
Malik Washington. Who are they going to give us in the back here? Troy. And we have numbered to 15, Bryce Young. All right, Panthers. 14 out of 15, Bryce Young autograph on that green fluorescent.
Nice, Michael.
And then Malik Washington for the Dolphins. This is not numbered, but it is player worn. And Cedric Gray, Titans to 125. Antonio, I've seen it going for way too much, Antonio. I've seen people are saying, I thought it was 450. Some saying 475. Some are saying they're saying it for 550. We've been charging 375. So, RG, how many boxes am I getting in my 2 orders? What were your orders, RG? Did you buy into a break? This is a different person out. What you bought? Did you buy teams in the break, RG? The only boxes we have for sale, I think, are Prism Blasters, right?
Yes.
You bought the Cowboys? Yeah, you'll get any Cowboys cards we hit, and if you miss, we always send something. But it's
Yeah, he had the Chargers in one break
and the Cowboys in another. Yeah, so any Cowboys or Chargers cards is what you get. Yep. All right, so they get sorted and then shipped out tomorrow. Michael Penix, Derek Carr, Garrett Wilson. Jalen Wright was the 99. Ward, Devontae, Anthony, Donovan McNabb, Jaden Daniels, that Bo Nix. Earl Campbell was the 225. Nate Wiggins, Jermaine Burton, auto to 100. Walker, Cam Little for the Jags. Pat Swilling, autograph out of the Clearly for the Lions. Spencer, Ray Davis, Xavier Worthy. Jay Novacek for the Cowboys. Edgar and Cooper, AR to 15. Malik Washington, RPA. Tony Dorsett, Johnny Wilson, gold to 10, 8 out of 10, Cooper. There was the Caleb Williams. Congrats on that. That was one of the bigger hits in this break. Caleb Williams on card for the Bears. Brendan Rice. Cooper DeJean. That's sick too. Rocket Ishmael for the Raiders. Bo Nix. Cedric. Mason. CJ Stroud. Bryce Young was numbered to 15. This is a case hit. Xavier Worthy. Clearly night moves. Eric Dickerson and a J.J. McCarthy RPA. Was the Ray Lewis in this? Did you say was the Ray Lewis in this? Sorry, I just read off a bunch of names. Yeah, there was a lot of Bo and J.J. Oh, the Ray Lewis? Okay, yeah, she's still loading some cards over here. There's a Ray Lewis refractor here.
You're welcome, Jeff.
And you wanted to see which one? He wanted to see is Dickerson. The Eric Dickerson is numbered 7 out of 10. Yeah, she's still loading cards over there. That's the Ray Lewis. It is a refractor. It says there. It says refractor next to Topps logo, and
On card or sticker. Kyle said.
that's sticker on there. That one is a sticker. Yeah, I couldn't tell at first too, but I can see the outline just past it. When you see it in person, you'll see it, but that is sticker. Some of those legendary ones were on card, but that one was sticker.
And Coach Mister, are you here?
Do you have the thing for him? Hutch, what you do is you kind of look at other cards of maybe that similar player, similar numbered from different brands to see what that has sold for, or if it's a similar card of a different player of equal level. So let's say that Xavier Worthy Night Moves, you could look up like, a Lad McConkey or something like that.
Hey, Bobby. Coach is here.
All right, Coach, good luck. What's up, B. Dalton? And thank you for helping them, y'all. Good place to ask questions in here. A lot of great people in here. All right, this is a personal rip. Isaac, we're hopping off. That was our last break of the night, but we'll be back on tomorrow. All right, we have Tua and a JJ. That's a silver Tua. Good luck, Coach. These all do come from sealed cases, so hopefully we can hit one of the hits of the case. All right, we'll take an orange laser Malik Neighbors. D-Rock, this is Coach. Coach, did you get a box too, D-Rock?
It hadn't come through yet. Let me look.
All right, we have a Jim Hart. This is for Coach, Mister. All right, Jace McMillan with a Christian Kirk. We're looking for the silver variations.
Okay, D-Rock, let me look.
D-Rock, are you a Malik Neighbors fan? Earl Campbell, Brendan Rice on the rookie there for the Chargers. I didn't see very many Browns in that break, but the good news is you'll still get something sent to you. We'll send you something. Either maybe something to open for yourself. All right, Xavier Worthy and a Rogers laser to end it. All right. Nothing too crazy, but at least there was a Malik Neighbors in there. Never know what's going to happen with Brendan Rice either. If he starts playing like his father a little bit.
D-Rock, I'm looking. I didn't see it.
How long ago did you get it, D-Rock? So she can look a little bit better.
Okay, here we go.
It's the
yeah,
username is the 2D The Rock. You got it?
I see it.
We got it, D-Rock. RG, what you do is try to go to something like the National that's in Chicago at the end of July and get it graded in person. Or find a big event where PSA is at that you can hand it to them in person. The National you can actually grade same day. All right, here you go, D-Rock.
I got you.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow, KB.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Hopefully face cameras will be back on tomorrow. All right, here we go. We have Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, Nationals runs the very end of July into August.
Yeah, it's always the last weekend of July, and then this year it does run into August. All right, Jonathan Taylor. It starts on Wednesday. I think the July, 30th or something like that?
Something like that.
All right, here we go. We have TJ, Pats, Malik Washington. How much Prism do I have left, JoJo? 25 cases. What you looking for? Dexter Jackson. We got this, D-Rock. Give us a variation here. Quinyon Mitch on silver. Cooper DeJean. We got this, D-Rock.
Donnie, you can't come.
All right, so we have Spencer, Devontae Walker. D-Rock, I'm going to open something else for you since you hit nothing in that. Let me find something else.
Donnie, I'm sorry. I know Kobe wanted to meet you guys.
What should I give away? Here. No, D-Rock, I know I don't have to. Yours was not as good as Coach's. So we're going to give you one of these too, which is one of my favorite things. One of our favorite things are these prisms because you automatically get red, white, and blues. All right, Peyton Manning silver, Geno Smith, and then I love these. Jonathan Taylor, red, white, and blue. Vita Vea, D-Rock.
D-Rock.
This is what happens here.
Oh my gosh. You're kidding me.
That's why every once in a while I like to do that. Diggs and Dallas Turner.
Wow. Nice, D-Rock.
That was out of a fresh box of these too. It was the first pack out.
Hey, Mahala.
Let's go, D-Rock. I would, you're paid, D-Rock. You're paid. I don't even know what that sells for anymore, but that was awesome.
That's awesome.
Those red, white, and blues are some of my favorite things.
You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all.
75 raw, that's sick. So a couple $100 graded. Heck, that'll probably go up, KTEL, too. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. Hopefully our face cameras will be back. And we'll be back. So I'm going to wave. Mrs., you want to wave a little bit? Say goodbye.
Bye.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with our face cameras back and internet back. Have a good night. 325 is a PSA 10. That's
Wow, that's
crazy.
amazing. You know those red, white, and blues.
Yeah, make sure you give us a follow. We appreciate
Yes,
it. We'll
appreciate y'all.
see you all tomorrow.
We'll see you later.